Sonik Gemz podcast. You already know what it is. It's your boy Swim Khan, aka H1 Jerusalem Don. We in the building right now. Special podcast. We started it off live. It's been a little bit of time.
We back
live in motherfucking.
I ain't went nowhere. Y'all went somewhere. I ain't went nowhere.
He went somewhere.
I definitely went somewhere, but you know what I mean. We in the building though, nonetheless. Swim Khan, yo, introduce yourself, my man.
Man, you already know what it is. No AKL is this. None of that BC, AC, CCC.
LLC, no
I know none of that
PKAs, no
stuff. Y'all know what it is. It's just your boy Foday, man. Just a real Foday. That's all it is. I miss y'all. I miss all my 5 followers. You feel me?
We're going to keep it moving. We're going to get to 10. We're going to get to 10.
I just added new Facebook friends. You look African, I just add you as a friend.
And you have a whole lot of friends. You do this management.
Yeah,
African friend one, nigga.
That's it. That's it.
That's a big community there.
My homeboy.
My brother.
My brother. Flacco, introduce yourself to the
Yo,
people.
live in effect, live in direct. It's your boy Flacco, Mr. Demolo. You already know what it is. We out here, Sonik Gemz. We back like we never left.
And my man, we got a couple of special guests in the building right now.
We're going to have a few.
You already know. I'm going to let you introduce yourself to the people right now, to the Sonik Gemz
Alright,
crowd. Holla at the people.
Hey, listen, man. Y'all call me Al, man. That's it. You know, y'all get to know me a little better doing this podcast. You feel me?
You
Everything
already
gravy,
know.
baby.
Yeah.
Where you from, Philly, though?
Philly.
Philly.
My man Al just told me to wave.
Yeah, listen. You got everything you do, you get that sack. Like it's shooting dice.
Run it
You
back.
already know,
You gotta
son.
love it. I think this is gonna be a good podcast. I think
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be.
dope.
I
It's
think,
gonna be
I think it's going to be ill. It's
Was
going to
it
be
dope?
better.
It's been
I
a
don't
minute
know.
since I've been with my guys.
I know it's been a minute, man. We've been on
You know,
vacation.
life tends to take us on other paths, but
Yeah,
we always
but
come right back to it.
You
'Cause it's
already-
real.
You
That's it.
already,
'Cause it's real.
son.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the sponsors, Posh Blue Tuxedo Cakes and Desserts.
Man,
Wait, before you
even
I-
say
we
it,
with the
I-
cakes.
you already say it.
Before you get to
I already
YV,
know. I know where we're going. Can
Here
we
it go.
stop? These are the sponsors.
I'm just
Can we
saying,
stop?
they got a
Can we stop?
sponsor.
I
know,
got
let 'em have
sizes.
it.
We good.
Let 'em
I
have
got
it.
sizes.
Let 'em
we
have
good.
it.
Thank you. Just
okay.
let me get it.
It's
I
gon-
got it. It's coming.
Okay.
Trust me.
That's what she said.
Posh Blue Tuxedo Cakes and Desserts. If you're looking for great desserts for your functions, weddings, baby showers, whatever it is, you make sure you holla at them. Check them out, Posh Blue Atlanta on IG. They'll definitely look out for you on prices. Young Vets.
Huh? Who?
Young Vets
Where?
Apparel.
I'm
And
an
it's
old vet
coming.
now.
Still waiting.
We got sizes extra large, double X, large, medium, and small coming. It is here now, as a matter
I
of fact.
didn't
Not
hear
even
ain't
coming.
here.
medium. I
It
ain't
ain't
hear
here.
medium.
I am.
It
I don't have my
I am-
medium on.
Young
Young
Vets
Vets, what
Apparel.
up?
Wait,
We
wait.
wait. Check it
Yeah,
out.
wait.
You can check them out on IG.
Wait
Young
on the
Vets
shirt.
Apparel. That's what it is. Been a super minute.
What's nuevo?
A lot has been going on in life, and I'm gonna just take this quick minute, just give a quick RIP and rest in heaven to my mother, and I love you, and I'm dedicate this everything I do to you. I don't know, life is for you, so whatever
Facts.
whatever
Facts.
happens in life is for you. I love you to death, mommy. You know what I mean, and I'm lost without you. So just a quick moment of silence for my moms. All right, I'm here.
There you go.
I'm
Shout out.
here. We're
Shout
back
out
in
to the moms.
building.
Shout out to moms.
You
All
already
moms.
know
All
all
moms.
mothers.
All mothers.
Y'all got no idea how important you are.
Yeah,
Niggas
listen.
don't even know
Niggas
themselves.
don't even know them. Yeah.
Son,
Word.
niggas don't even
It's
know
not
themselves
until
without you.
something happens that you
There
realize
would be
how
no us without them.
Nah,
My
facts.
God,
Real shit.
it's a wrap, bro. Without them being
Real
here,
shit.
like we're
And
just
these little,
we're
listen,
just
and
lost out
these
here.
little young niggas, man, they wilding out disrespecting them.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I can't even understand that shit, bro.
If I see it, I'm smacking the
seeing
shit
so
out of
many
them.
things that
Early old day, we smacking the shit out of
I be
niggas.
seeing so many
Shout out
shit
to
that I
Respect
put
Your Mom.
myself in
Smacking
them
the
in
shit
their
out of
shoes
niggas.
at they age. Like I would have
of
been
all,
chin check from the first
Before-
word.
This
Chin
is
check.
right. 5-star barbershop.
Yeah, we definitely a 5-star barbershop.
5-star
McDonough.
barbershop. Shout out
Give
to
it
them.
up. Al, go ahead. Talk
It's
about
only
it.
Al,
one
yeah.
5-star barbershop McDonough. You know what I'm saying? Like, come through. You're going to get, listen, follow us on IG. Flat out. The work is there. We put it in.
Business.
You
we put it
already.
in.
We put the
You
business.
already.
I'm about that action.
Oh, yeah,
The
he-
Clippers? Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
here
You
on
already
Sundays.
know.
I was here on Sundays.
Oh, yeah, I'm here every day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
Let's
Whatever
get it.
you want. You want your fade done. You want your beard done. You come here to
Niggas
get
get
lit.
their eyebrows and lashes, too. I do that for the right price.
You heard? I didn't even know that.
Get that, run that check.
I didn't even know that.
2 cuts in the eyebrows trying to wild out.
That was fly. Word.
That's a fact, though. We're gonna start off this podcast. You know what? Let's just start with some real shit that's popping off right now before we get into everything else. What y'all think about Jay-Z? What y'all think about this NFL thing that's going on?
Listen, breaking
We already
barriers.
saw that come
Breaking
out.
barriers.
I'll go first.
Listen.
Go ahead, Al.
I pay
What you
homage
think
to my
about it?
mans. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you something, man. I always try to mirror Jay. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't on no dick riding shit,
just
but like
the
this
great,
is
just
some
the great.
the greatness of, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I've been following Jay since, you know, I'm 41. You know what I mean? So I grew up with Jay. You know what I mean? In the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, all them summers that he rapping about, I was a part of
I
that
was there.
wave.
We
Yeah,
was
I was
outside.
there,
Yeah,
outside.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Facts,
you know, we
facts.
talking about getting that money. I was out there trying to mirror the dude. So I'm glad he changed the game up, and he's doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really, like, this man's worth for $1 billion.
Yeah.
So what you think he's trying to do exactly with the NFL?
He's trying to get
do
the
you
team.
do you think he's trying to really promote the, the showing and pretty much exposing, or not exposing because it's already exposed.
Yeah, it's
moreover,
already exposed.
You know what I mean? Police brutality. You think that he's really on the side of cap? Do you think that it's really on some money shit?
It's bigger.
Like, how
listen,
do you feel?
listen, first, it's always about that sack. You know what I'm saying? It's always about the check. You know what I'm saying? It's always about the check.
Facto.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If it don't make dollars, it ain't
Don't
about
make sense.
nothing. You know what I'm
Facts,
talking about?
facts.
But Jay ain't trying to do nothing. Jay doing it. You know what I'm saying? Jay breaking barriers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
how, you know, who did the stuff that he's doing, who's ever done it in history?
Nobody.
Nobody. He's the first. He's breaking barriers.
That's
He's
a
letting-
fact.
You know what I'm saying? He's showing everybody, listen, you can do this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I think people don't understand that you can't change nothing outside. You gotta
outside
Outside
of
of what?
Outside of the NFL.
outside the NFL of anything. Anything, if you want to change anything,
Well,
you got to
he
be
made a
inside.
statement
For one
already.
thing, the
The nigga made a statement
NFL, the
already.
NFL is a tough barrier to break through
And the nigga made
because of course,
It's
who
old
own it.
money. It's old money.
It's old money.
Old
Who
money.
own it,
And
like,
then plus
it's not
it's
really
the- if
because
you-
Diddy tried to do the same thing a few
And they
years back,
banned them.
and they killed them.
But what I'm saying is, it's an old boys club. If you ain't in that club, they not paying attention
not
to
fucking
you.
with you.
They not messing with you.
What Jay said years ago? You don't know Jay. Word.
That's what I'm saying.
He ain't did. I mean, he did that.
That's a fact.
But him saying he gonna step into it, and they doing the whole picture, or, white man, black man, shake hand, this, that, and the third. But he in there, and once he get in there, I bet you gonna be some more changes. That's the only way you gonna change from inside. I don't care what nobody say. You can talk, they can protest, they can do all that stuff outside. But until you inside them boardrooms where they talking that, where
And
they mean that,
well,
I think that's what he's more focused on. I mean, the bag is gonna be there, and he's been getting bags for years.
Right.
So he's not. That's not his priority.
Right.
I don't think. But the changes that he wants to make would be
it
dope if they allow him to do it.
right. But that's the only way you are gonna do it
Because
if
he's
you
been
inside
doing
the boys
sports
club.
for a minute. Like he picked up
Well, he-
baseball players.
No, I mean
Picked
he
up LeBron. He
I mean
picked up-
he has
Yeah,
his agency.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah, I mean he
Kyrie.
he has his agency. But again, for a black man to own an NFL team, that's gonna be big.
It is.
People don't understand that.
he
That's-
went past that. He surpassed all that.
right.
He surpassed the, getting the team and all that to get your way in. Like, he surpassed all that. The man sitting there with the commissioner,
Yeah.
talking, signing contracts and business deals.
Right.
He
Listen,
surpassed all that.
any man
I
that
mean,
say,
he locked that in.
I got Obama on the text. He can do whatever he wants.
No, but that was what? That was in 2012.
He
No,
can still do
no,
whatever he
my
wants.
bad.
2008.
2008, 2009.
Yeah.
Right.
Part itself.
Still do whatever you want.
2008, yeah, 2000.
Still do whatever you want, regardless what the situation is now.
You know what it comes down to at the end of the day? I think the conflict is really whether or not he's doing this, as my man Al said, is he doing this for the bag or he's doing this for the people?
Well, it's always
I think
about
it's
the
more so-
bag.
And I think
Now,
it goes
I think
hand
it's more so
hand
for
in
the
hand,
business.
hand
It
in
goes
hand.
hand in hand.
But
Fact.
now it's
In
more
order
so
for
I
you
think
to
it's
do
more
it
so
for the people, you're
Facts.
gonna
Yeah, I
do it
think
for
for
the
the people,
You
bag.
getting a bag as a bonus, but
you don't
it's more
know-
so for the people.
at
You already
the same
did everything
time,
for the bag.
That's a fact, but at the same time, we don't even know. Really, his whole thing is entertainment. I think we're putting so much on hold. Like, the nigga came in and bought the whole NFL. Like, the nigga just doing really the entertainment aspect of it. He really can't control a lot of. He doesn't control anything that happens.
No.
And
Nothing.
And that's where niggas get it fucked up at. He get in. Well, he
Yeah.
not gonna do this. Nah, listen. He's an entertainer, but he's
Fact.
breaking barriers.
Right. Somebody got to get in.
Somebody got to get in.
Somebody got to get in.
And I'd
You know
rather
what I
be
mean?
Jay.
And I'd rather it be
I'd
Jay
rather
too.
be Jay.
Hey, that's a hole for president. Fuck
Hold
it.
for fucking president.
Hey, you got my
2000.
vote.
What is it?
Whatever.
What's the next
Vote.
election? 2020.
2020.
2020.
Fuck
Hold
it,
for
yeah.
president.
Hey, Sanders and
Hole
Hove.
for, hole for
Sanders and
hole
Hove?
for president. Fuck it. Fuck Trump.
Sanders and Hove for president.
Hold for president, yo. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're gonna salute Jay-Z for
Salute
doing everything that he's
Right.
doing with the NFL. It's a big move, whether or not people agree with it or don't. It's a big monumental movement because they didn't allow anybody else to do it but him. And to be honest, if we're gonna look at it, this is America. We talking about money. It's all about bread and influence. Who they gonna get? There's nobody else that can get in hip hop. Unfortunately, they didn't go to Diddy,
Now.
No.
and Diddy got a lot of goddamn money, and they didn't go to Dre neither. Who got the most power?
Diddy
they
tried
went to Hove.
Diddy
They
tried and
know-
they got blocked off.
Yeah, Diddy
Exactly.
Tried. He tried to get the Panthers.
Can you imagine if he did get the Panthers?
But
bro?
if it wasn't Jay, it would have been Diddy. I think.
You think so? I think if it wasn't Jay, it would have been nobody.
I think you're facts.
I think,
agree with
Yeah,
you.
I think they wouldn't
I
even
don't
have fucked
think
with
Diddy.
nobody. I think if it wasn't
Diddy do
Hov,
too much on the side.
You know why? And I'll be honest with you. This is like real shit. I think a lot of it got to do with the fact that, he's married to the biggest star in the world.
True.
Two of the
It's
both.
like,
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's a monster. If Beyonce comes up, throws up them diamonds, it is like, NFL,
when the
motherfucking
diamonds
whatever
go up,
it is,
everybody
it's
throws
a
a
wrap.
salutation.
Like she
Word.
got the power too. So it's two monster powerhouses
powerhouses.
in one thing.
But you understand too, the power too. Remember that he said he wasn't gonna do no halftime show. Now he's up there producing the halftime. What power is that? Tell me, I'm not. I want to perform.
He is
I'm
now.
gonna work the back part.
I guarantee
Of it.
he do
But
the
at the
next one.
time, no, he's not performing.
No, he's not
guarantee
performing.
He do the next
No,
one.
no, no.
He's not
Facto,
performing.
let's the money up
He
on
may
that.
produce
doing
it,
the
but
next
he's not
one.
performing.
He doing the
And
next
he didn't
one.
perform it before because of the thing with
It's a
Kaepernick.
possibility.
Come on.
He
It's a
didn't, he didn't
possibility.
perform before because of the thing with Kaepernick.
Yeah, but he wasn't
But now,
involved.
listen,
He
but
wasn't
now-
involved.
I
Now
feel
he's
you.
involved though. Like the
And
nigga's
now,
involved.
all right,
Hey,
but
but
listen,
listen,
it still
listen.
goes back.
Man.
He didn't perform because of Kaepernick. Now Kaepernick got a job.
No, he don't.
Kevin
That
don't
nigga
got
ain't
no
got
job. What?
He's still unemployed.
Nah.
No team is fucking with
not
Cap
em-
still.
First of all,
No,
hold
he's
on, hold
not-
on.
hold
no
on.
team
He's not
is fucking with Cap
unemployed.
still.
He's not on
No,
the team,
no,
but
no,
he's not
no.
unemployed.
Okay, hold on,
He
hold
capped
on,
on
hold
the
on.
He's not
team right now.
unemployed though.
Hold up, let's get this
Cap
right.
on the team right
Cap-
now.
Cap had a chance to be on the team. His girlfriend messed that up in Baltimore.
Oh,
So
here
let's
we
get
go with
that-
this bullshit.
So it's not true? So it's
Flock,
not
you hear
true?
this shit?
What?
Yo, come on. Yo,
Hey,
4 day.
come on, hold
nigga.
on. First of all, hold on. All right, just put it like this. Everybody got a boss, right?
Right.
Everybody got a boss. Everybody knows the lane you got to pray. Yes, everybody knows you protesting. Everybody knows everything other. But my nigga, if you had a chance to get a job, you going to let your girlfriend or your wife call you for money that's coming in there?
But is it her or is it the movement? Is it the whole thing that's going on in the
movement.
world?
The-
Like
the-
that nigga right there. You know, that dumb shit.
Yeah, he was moving. I don't know why he was.
I don't know. That nigga pulled out mad hard out of here. He's got an ill fade 5-star barbershop.
He wasted 2 hours gas. I don't really care. I don't know if Cap really wants to play, but I think he's comfortable where he don't have to. If it's not the perfect situation for him, he's not gonna do it. So I don't want to hear it talking about he don't want to play. I
Well,
think
he
wanna
already listen.
play.
Cap
think
already
he's
gave it.
past
Listen, he
playing.
already
Yeah.
gave the
He's
NFL. He already
past
gave
that.
the game the middle finger. He said,
Yeah.
"Fuck
he
this
was
shit."
past
No,
that.
but what he's selling on social media, talking about it's been 3 years and he had the timeline and going on this one. Bro, I'm telling you right now, if Cap really wanted to play, he would have played by now.
But
But,
let
I think he's making more money not playing.
I
Then play
agreed.
it. You see what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all a question though. If y'all had to pick a team,
To play for
that
wait,
did
play
or
for-
for Kaepernick to
that
go.
Kaepernick
all
should
of
play
y'all,
for?
if it could be any of y'all teams, it could be any team. Y'all was like, yo, we get Cap over here. You
Hold
can
on,
make
wait a
the
minute.
final decision
Hold on,
and
wait a
pull
minute.
him in.
Hold on. Is he starting or just a backup?
No, he's the man.
He's the
starting,
man?
starting.
Started? Oh,
Starting.
you already know.
First
what
of all,
He going to
Hey,
Philly.
Going to Giants.
He going to
he
Philly.
going to the Giants.
He going to Philly.
He going to Philly.
He
Yo,
going
I
to
going to the
Philly.
Giants.
Shout out,
Is
shout
he
out
going to the
Philly 'cause
Falcons?
Wifey love
No.
Philly. Wifey love
Word,
Philly.
No.
That's my
Yeah.
second base.
No.
Yeah.
Where's
You
he
know
going?
what? Yeah.
Not to
I
Atlanta.
got to.
He's not going to Atlanta.
No, not Atlanta. If he wanted to start, I say Jacksonville. Strong defense, quarterback suspect. He got the running
quarterback.
game. They got money down there.
But can the team defend him? Is it? You think
Oh
so?
yeah. they got what's his name? Nick Foles down there. He half decent. You know what I mean? He did that way to the Super Bowl. But if you want a team where you can plug and play him like right now, and you be like, oh shit, they in town. Jacksonville.
What do you guys grade Cap as far as a quarterback on a scale of 1 to 10?
When the last time I saw him, he was a C plus.
No, listen.
When I last saw
He
him,
was. Oh, listen.
What you think, Al?
Listen, he was holding back. You know, he was done with that shit. You know what I mean? He was done with all that shit. Like
like I said,
he's still an A1
but like I said, the
quarterback.
last time I saw him, he wasn't looking too good. But can he have those skills to carry a team to the Super Bowl? Most definitely.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Would you, if your boss pissing you off, you gonna bring your A game to work?
Well,
I mean, like seriously, you gonna really bring your A game?
well, no. You know why I would say yes? Because I have pride in my own work. So if I know somebody else ain't gonna pick
We
me
talking
up.
about some next level shit. You know, I just use that as the
Oh
the
yeah,
platform.
me personally, if I clock in, you
But,
get my
pride-
A plus all the way through.
What he said has a point. Pride
It
does
does, it does.
take
my
a
pride
big
in my
play.
work. If you don't like my work, I guarantee you somebody else will like my work because my work stands for me, not for anybody else.
Agreed.
Just like somebody, if a customer piss you off cutting their hair, you ain't gonna be like, oh shit, let me fuck this nigga up.
No, because I ain't gonna fuck up his head.
Right. But guess what?
But I
But
think
you-
it. I think
you-
it.
Five-star
you-
barbershop.
I think
get
it.
that
5-star
nigga-
barbershop. I
You
found out
will
5-star
give
barbershop.
him
Wait a
the
minute.
best cut. So he gonna be like, man, this nigga really did. I don't fuck with this nigga, but god damn, that nigga cut me fresh. I gotta go back to him. Your work depends on everything that you do. Your work, that's your standpoint.
But the difference between that is that nigga he had a signing bonus coming in. I don't.
Ain't you? And then he did secure a bag from the NFL.
Bag. He
NFL?
secured a
So it's like
And Nike.
wheelbarrow.
And
Oh,
Nike.
Oh.
So it's like-
let's back that up. Talking about didn't he sign another contract with Nike or some shit some time ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did,
Yeah,
he
once
did.
everything
So-
fell over with the NFL,
with the
he-
NFL,
Nike
yeah.
I
picked
never
him
saw
up real
shit though.
quick.
He ain't drop no kicks or nothing. Like he ain't do nothing with
No,
that.
he
He
right?
couldn't.
done with that.
All they
He
wanted to
couldn't.
pay him
Doing
for
that,
was his name.
Was they name?
We
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
support
I didn't
people.
see him
That's
drop
all they
nothing.
paid him for.
He
That's
didn't
I
all
didn't
have
see him
to.
drop nothing
Bro,
with
he's-
his name
bro, he's
or
an
like his
author.
jerseys or nothing like that.
Well, you're not gonna drop nothing if you're not on nothing.
And plus, the NFL paid him to be quiet. So again, he got another check. So again, that's why people like, do he really want to play, or is
But
he
did
really
the NFL
into
really
it?
pay him to be quiet? That's
They
like
did.
a big deal. Cause
No.
that's
Nah,
like
they
yeah.
didn't pay him to be quiet. They pay him because they knew they were caught.
Right, and so they
They
gave
got
him-
caught up. They didn't
so-
pay him like, yo, this is hush
so
money.
him-
Like, yo,
all right.
we
No, no, no.
apologize. We
all
fucked
right,
up.
all right.
Yeah,
So
but
the world
let's
told us-
let's break it down like this. What would be the perfect situation if we had to create the perfect situation for
him?
Cap? Just perfect situation in football right now.
All right.
If we had the perfect situation,
Yo.
we're saying, all right, that we know that there's a lot of racist shit going on in the NFL. We know it's an all boys team.
Right.
It's an all boys game. We know
Right.
that. Niggas has had, own these teams, or old white motherfuckers has been owning these teams for God knows how long. They're not letting nobody in. They're very strict.
Very strict.
So let's say that were to switch. Let's say.
Mm-hmm.
What would you guys say is the perfect situation for Cap? Would you guys say $30 million, Jaguars coming in, playing,
winning the Super Bowl.
winning the Super Bowl? What do you think will be the
MVP?
perfect situation?
The perfect storm. Go to any team. He go any team he want to. Pay him the money he want to. MVP. Win the championship. You got to talk about him. You got to respect him. He can't. And then the perfect storm. He go to another team and win another one.
I think
Flock, what you
once he starts playing for a team and he starts doing well, everything else is gonna make itself.
gonna
up.
click.
It's gonna click. Yeah, exactly.
Al, what you think? Perfect storm. Perfect situation.
Like once he
For
gets
Cap.
on the field and the world sees that, like yo, some
Perfect
shit is about to
situation,
happen.
perfect storm.
situation for Cap. Perfect team. If you're like, yo, it's the Eagles.
Oh, listen, you
Yeah,
already
we
know what I'm
going
about to say. You already listen. You already know what I'm about to say. Listen, my energy is the same. Go to the Eagles. When it's a chip. Perfect record. You know,
Yeah. That's
give him the
it.
biggest parade of the world. Listen, Cap is a world star.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? He's bigger
in the NFL. At
Yeah,
this point.
he's a world star. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand. A team would do him a disservice. Let's just keep it official. You know what I'm saying? But because of the sport and the game,
Right.
yeah, go to the Eagles and do your thing. You know what I mean? But he's a world star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a world star.
Good point. So at this point, last question. on Cap and this whole thing. Do you guys think, and just give me a yes or no, do you guys think that he needs the NFL at this point?
No.
I say no.
No.
Nah, not even.
No,
Not
he
even.
doesn't need it.
Nah, he
Not
don't
even.
need it.
Not
He
even.
needs
Not
it.
even.
He don't
Not
need
even.
it.
Not
Yeah.
even.
I think
Not
I think
even.
I
Not
think
even.
a book deal, he'll make enough money to like cap everything that he would have made in the
At
NFL.
this point,
Oh,
anything he puts his
man.
face
What?
on, anything he puts his face or name on, he'll cap off of that.
That's it.
I gotta ask one last question.
Last
I'm
question.
sorry, I gotta do one last.
Listen,
One last.
He
I'm
just got
sorry, my
downloaded with
fault.
something. He just got
My
downloaded
fault.
with something.
I call it's the licks. I'm sorry. All right. Would you guys have done it? Would you have kneeled?
Would I have kneeled?
Would I-
Would you have
kneel?
kneeled? I'll tell you, me personally.
I mean-
fuck yeah, I would have done it. I would have done more than kneel.
I mean, honestly, you talking to a person that's never stood for the Pledge of Allegiance in school, so
Me neither. Me
All
neither. But
right.
here's my thing. Here's why I say I wouldn't. Because I think when you have money, I think it's easier for you to make decisions. I think if you got like, if I'm like, I got 20 million
I
in
get
the
what you're
bank,
saying. When you got money, it's
fuck it.
easy
Like,
to suck
I think,
shit
yeah,
up.
I
Like,
think it's
alright, whatever.
even
It ain't my
if you
problem.
don't. If you're like, yo, I don't got that much bread, son. I'm like kind of living paycheck to paycheck, or I'm kind of just doing my thing.
Oh,
I
not
think
kinda,
like
nigga,
I'm
you
gonna
are.
think about my decisions a bit more. This is why most of these niggas in the NFL don't do the shit that they do. They're like, nigga, I don't make enough money. I'm in the NFL, yes, I'm here. Y'all see me on Sunday, y'all rooting for me, but I don't make enough bread for me to be like, yo, I'm chilling. I'm good. Cap is good. Hove is super good.
Yeah, Hov is the-
like,
Hov is
yo,
the- Hov
so
is the
you know what I
boss.
mean? So like when you thinking about it, a lot of decisions niggas make is simply because they don't ever have to worry about money. They never have to. Hove never has to worry about
Well,
going
most of the
broke.
decisions for America revolve around money.
1,000%.
So if you don't have that problem, then that's
so
an easy
if
decision.
I don't have that problem, I'm doing what Cap did. What
You
do
know
guys
what?
think?
I was
or
thinking-
even outside of that, I think even if I was broke, I think
Even
I'd
if I
do
was
it.
broke, like
You know, hey, listen to this though. I mean, I'm about to piggyback off what you said. Listen, but Cap is smart. Cap was really smart in the decision that he made. That was a strategic decision, well thought out. Salute Cap. Listen, Cap knew he had to run that checkup real quick before he knew. Listen, that the way that Cap thinks and his teaching and everything that Cap got going on, that wasn't learned overnight. You know what I'm saying? That's a lifelong journey. You know what I mean? To open up his third eye and really see what's going on. Like, you know what I mean?
Cap-
that
Cap
shit just
took
don't
a
happen.
real-
he real.
He took a lot of balls to do that.
He took a lot of balls to do it. It was well thought out, but he
feel
was
like
smart.
Cap
He
is the
ran that
type-
checkup before he did it, though.
Yeah.
oh yeah, facts.
He ran that checkup before he did that
But I
shit.
feel
Let's
like
keep it
fact,
official.
Cap is
gave
the
an
type of
argument.
person that he'll think about something 2, 3, 4 times before he actually.
Oh, this
does
may.
it.
I'm missing. Me.
You know what I mean?
wouldn't? Who
so,
wouldn't?
Who
It's a lot
wouldn't?
of
For
money.
me,
It's a
it's
lot
not.
of
It's
money.
not. It was like for what he did. It wasn't about the bag. It wasn't about strategy. It was about morals.
Right.
The nigga got morals.
But the nigga ran that checkup first.
Yeah.
And
You gotta
morals
eat.
So who isn't gonna run the check up?
But
for
Yeah,
morals?
just
morals-
If I work for you and I feel like you're abusing me, I'm gonna get you for whatever you got.
Yeah, run the checkup.
And
Run that
morals
check.
are always usually attached to money when it comes down to things.
Not
Like,
necessarily.
fact-
Not necessarily.
and
Not
this is,
necessarily.
this is what I mean. I mean, as far as your final decision. Cap taking the knee, that's great. He did that. But I'm pretty sure, as we're all saying, he thought about that shit. If that nigga was broke, would he make the same decision? There's a difference.
No.
We've all,
This-
listen, we've all been, there's all a situation where, nigga, you broke. Like, I'm talking
Yeah.
about broke.
Right.
I'm not talking about broke. I'm talking about broke. Like, yo, you ain't got no bread right now.
Okay.
And now you got a couple dollars.
All right. So let me.
And now someone is telling you to go against that, and you're like, yo, I can make enough bread. It's not even, the thing about it, it's not even about you anymore. It's about your family.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn,
Yeah.
I got to feed these niggas.
Yeah.
How am I going to be able to do that? By me taking a knee or me doing this. This is why a lot of football players are like, yo, I don't make enough. Oh, do we say that they're wrong?
No. What
do you
I was saying is, if I was in Cap's shoes, I probably can do it because why? The responsibility is probably on him and his parents. I mean, his mom. Dad was never really there, so it wasn't too much to lose.
But we don't. I don't know too much about his past, but do we know that?
Yeah, no. I read his book.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all
I
right.
read his
Okay.
book, so
Okay.
it-
All right.
it-
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
inside side.
Hold on.
The
Yeah.
inside
You
side.
know
I
what
don't
I'm
make
saying?
exceptions.
I know that nigga ain't even. All right.
You know,
Nah, we got got an insider here.
Yeah, I like me a couple books. You know what I mean? Starbucks.
Salute.
Starbucks books.
Starbucks books.
Starbucks books.
really.
Say that 3 times
But
fast.
any man is responsibility what he can do. Like if the Cap have kids, do I think he would have did it? I think he wouldn't have did it for so long. I think he would have caved by like a year or 2 years. Because you got to understand, like if you follow the timeline, he just signed a 7-year deal. So he know he was good for at least 4
With the
49ers.
With the 49ers.
So the bag was already secured. They couldn't get rid of him because there was nobody left.
How many years he went in? 4? 3?
They signed him to a
did like-
6-year deal.
But
he
how
only
many years
did
has he went in
4.
before he's like
3 or
cut
4.
off?
Who
Right
was
now
cut
he's
off?
done. Like
Yeah,
they
he's
ain't
done,
fuck-
yeah.
But how many years has it been in? 3?
No, once they cut you off, you're off. But you get that signing bonus.
But I mean, when you
But he still
started,
gonna get
'cause
that
he
money.
was in the
No,
league.
the signing
He
bonus you
played,
get that first.
but he played
Okay.
for like 4
Yeah, he
years.
played for a couple
4 years.
years.
Yeah,
he
4
played.
years.
So does he still get that bread? Is what I'm wondering.
He gets that signing bonus. Once
And
you
the bread he played the games.
right in the game, and you get your game checks.
And the game checks.
Right, you get your game
Oh,
checks.
okay. That's
So,
good. That's good.
so he's already secure enough. Now, if he had kids and a family and all this other stuff, I don't think he would have did it for this long. And the more competence, he changed what he did. Because you remember, he first time he did it, he was just sitting down on the bench. So then he got backlash from the soldiers. So that's why he was like, okay, if you're going to do this, at least take a kneel. We can respect that. So that's why he went to taking a kneel. And now after he started taking a kneel, that's when they came and attacked him on that.
Cool.
So to me, I think he was going to do it regardless. But if he had a family, a wife, and all the kids, he wouldn't have did it for so long.
I agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
an
mean,
asshole.
anybody.
I would have done it forever, nigga. Like I don't give a fuck about niggas, so I
Well,
would have
he
done
has
it.
a point. Like when you bring
Fuck
in
that.
family, kids, and other shit you have to take care of aside of yourself.
It
like,
makes a big difference.
It makes it
makes a
crazy
big
And
difference.
plus,
But
other, with your
we
family,
but listen, and we ain't supposed
But
to. I mean,
I don't
but
think
listen,
morals
we,
will still change that fact.
we didn't know his financial stability at the time that
No.
he made the decision.
no.
Obviously.
No, at the time he was good.
He was
Okay,
good.
so
He was good. I
so
feel like that
he had
check
the
was
bread.
good.
I mean, he seemed to be responsible.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't out
Real
there.
responsible to
Yeah,
make a
yeah,
decision
he
like
wasn't
that.
like out there
Yeah.
doing boat trips and
Nah.
all this other stuff. So he was straight. But I just think he was smart about it. He just had a check, and he can live off, you know what I mean, a 2-year, 3-year check. And Nike came out and gave him another check. Then he got another check for the book. Then
But you
after
know,
that,
but you know what though? He probably had people.
oh, he had advisors.
No, not advised. I'm saying like why he, that time he had off, sponsors.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I
some
mean?
going,
Yeah.
Everybody was trying to pick up his name while he was there.
What was his Nike deal though?
I don't know. It was a check.
I don't
It was
remember.
something
Nike deal was
stupid.
nice.
His
bag,
super-
right?
Yeah, he got a
Oh,
super. Yeah. I like that. That was a great word. Super bag. Yeah, that was
Nah,
yeah.
he got
I
a
like
nice bag. He got a nice bag.
You got a
Nice
super
shit.
bag. Yeah, I like
Nice
that
shit.
shit.
It
bag,
wasn't like in the millions, but he
Yeah.
got a nice bag.
Again,
No, I thought-
we need an
No, he
intern.
definitely got the million.
He got the
bro.
mills. Yeah,
He definitely got at
Nike.
least
Listen,
a couple mil.
Nike don't do nothing less than a buck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got a couple
You know what I
million.
mean?
Good.
Yeah. But
But
when
if-
Nike do
listen,
something, Nike do.
if he didn't get a buck from the beginning, he got a buck when they signed him again to Nike. So he's good.
And that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. When they signed him again, is probably when he got the
Yeah,
millions.
but
the
yeah,
first,
but-
the first initial deal, I don't think it was that high.
I mean, but
Hold on. I'm trying to think. Do you? I mean, like off the top, do you remember Nike doing anything for less than a buck?
No,
No.
no.
No, he
he
doesn't make
definitely
money.
got a buck. Easy, he got a buck, but he definitely got more than that.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
got
yeah,
a
he's
good
good.
amount
That's what I'm
where
saying.
he's good.
He's good.
He got a good amount. I don't even hear
Al,
nothing
to-
from
to
Cap
your point,
nowadays.
I think
that
they
nigga
did.
chilling.
But us, how we are, what we follow and things like that, we
Okay.
never paid in mind.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah.
So like Nike dropped the Cortezes. I don't know anybody that ever
I don't know
worn the
anybody-
Cortezes.
I bought one pair.
I did too in middle school.
I ain't going front. I
Forrest
had one
Gump.
pair because
Yeah.
I used to work at Foot Locker,
Forrest Gump.
Okay.
and I never wore them.
Forrest Gump.
Hey, listen.
Hey, I
Listen.
remember Forrest Gump.
The Nike
Facts,
Cortez.
though.
I
Yeah.
had
yeah.
the white one with the blue check. I was fresh. You couldn't tell me nothing with the Forrest Gump.
The Nike
What a
Cortez.
test.
Crazy Cortez, yeah.
And plus it was $49.99. That was my shoe allowance.
Hey, listen.
But we
That's what it
give
is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
at the end of the day, we give big up to Caps for
Yeah, big
doing
up
what
the
he's
Cap.
doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big up the Cap.
And
Salute
yo,
my-
big up
salute
to
my G.
Hove. I don't got no issues with what you're doing.
I
It's the
don't either.
NFL.
You on your own.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm not in them boardrooms with you. I don't know what's being discussed.
You
or
can
what's
invite
not.
me.
They tell you, yo, you can control what happens during the fucking halftime. No, you don't. I
NFL.
still don't believe that's true.
But
Because it's always about who's hottest is
But-
what
but-
goes on during the
but-
halftime. So he's gonna choose the same shit. I don't think
Right.
Jay-Z's gonna break. I don't think he's gonna break the format too much.
No,
I
fuck
just-
no.
No, you know what I mean? I just think when
if somebody thought that shit, they crazy.
I just think I just think when it comes
You know what's so crazy, bro? I ain't mean to cut you off. I
No,
apologize.
no, of course.
Everybody's looking for a fucking hero. Mm-hmm. Fuck that hero shit. Own your shit and
Facts.
keep it moving. Jay is not your hero. Jay's securing his check.
Woo! And that is a beautiful point. He's not your. You know how big what you just said is. He's not your hero.
No.
Y'all, everyone is waiting for some kind of Cape
wa-
Crusader
Yeah,
to come through.
no,
Like, no, he's a
nigga.
regular nigga. Like,
He's a
yo,
regular
he's
nigga
a
who-
regular nigga. Like, chill.
Who
Like,
made fucking good decisions.
He made good decisions. He made very good decisions.
Damn good decision.
Very good decisions.
Calculated, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's one of the most calculated people of our generation.
If there was a president of hip hop, who would it be?
Hov.
Jay-Z.
Ho for president.
Hands
Hov for
down.
fucking
Ho for
president.
fucking
Hands
president.
down.
If hip hop could,
All right,
could
so
be like, yo,
who's a close second?
Y'all gonna laugh at me when I say this.
who?
Who?
Rick Ross.
No.
Whoa.
Negative.
No,
That's
I can see that.
fucking,
Well,
I can see that. I can
And
listen.
honestly, that's what I was thinking.
That's not a
It was
bad.
either gonna
That's
be-
not a bad thought.
Hey,
bad
hey, ask Holyfield.
I
And
fuck-
every time he passed his old house, guess who living in it? Mm-hmm. That Rick Ross don't have to pay for.
They shooting a movie now in there.
Exactly.
Listen, I
Coming
fuck
to
with
America too.
Rose.
I'd have to
fuck
say.
with
I'd
Rose.
have to
Hey,
say
he-
Dre.
Shout out
He
to
made
Port of
moves.
You had to
Miami
say
too.
Dre?
I'd have to say Dre.
I don't know.
If I'm gonna, the reason I'm gonna have to go with it, if I have to be logical about the situation and his ways, the way the world works, it's about bread.
So
I'm gonna have to
so
go.
in hip hop,
Dre.
overall
Hey, listen,
hip hop,
I'd have to go Vice. VP would
I don't-
have to be Diddy.
we already know.
No, I'm gonna stick with Rose.
But we already know Dre's had the longevity in the game. But who has done, I guess, more for the culture, Dre or Ross?
Dre.
Rose.
Dre.
I mean, listen, Rose.
Dre only made
Dre.
beats.
Dre. Are we talking about Dre? Are we talking about Dre?
We
What
talking
up?
about.
Are we talking
yeah.
about the same time? Me, nigga, I'm Dre. Are we talking about the same
No,
Dr.
not you,
Dre?
man, not you.
Are we talking about Dr.
Hold on,
Dre?
you said more for the
Dre.
culture, right? I would
culture.
go. I would listen. I would go with MMG.
You go on fucking MMG,
I'm going with
Al.
Rose. Listen.
All right,
Oh,
hey,
listen.
so,
Listen.
Schwinn,
Oh,
Schwinn,
listen.
Schwinn. Hey, pull
Oh,
back.
listen.
So
I'm gonna tell you
aside
why.
from
I'm gonna tell you
beats
why.
and
I'm
beats
gonna
for
tell you
Dre,
why.
what else has Dre done?
That's it.
Hold on, let me.
I'm gonna
let
tell you.
Al-
I'm
Aside
listen.
from beats
I'm
and
gonna
beats
let-
from
I'm
Dre,
gonna let Al
what is
go,
Dre
and
Listen,
done?
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I stand firm on that.
All right,
You know
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying?
I'm gonna
Listen.
let Al come in and I'm gonna come
I mean,
in.
I can support.
Listen. You gotta dig it.
Yes,
Bust it down, Al. Let me
For the
hear it.
culture, you know what I'm saying? At this present moment, you know what I'm saying? What Meek just went through. Now, mind you, it ain't Meek by himself.
It was Hove, actually.
It was Hov. It was
It was
Hov.
Hov.
It was
It
Hov.
was Hov.
It was Hov. It was Hov.
It was Hov.
But
was
listen,
Hov.
listen, Rose, you know, everybody had a major part in that. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? While Meek was booked.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking about? When Meek was booked. You know what I mean? Like, listen, no artist do nothing without, especially with some bread being made.
Rick Ross right
They
there
made
with
bread off of Meek being booked now. Don't get it fucked up.
Yeah.
So y'all think he'd be vice president? If
Oh
Hov
yeah,
was
Hov,
president.
yes.
Hov, but now they got
Rose
the
vice
whole
president.
now they got the whole injustice with Meek Mill shit on on Netflix and all that.
They made
Oh,
money
So
off
documentary?
it.
Yeah,
the
on that.
documentary.
Yeah.
Listen, so you know what I mean? Like, so for the culture,
Yo, I'm telling you, Rick
I'm
Ross.
going with Rose and them
Rick
niggas.
Ross, I'm telling you, if y'all know
I'm going with
facts
Meek because
about
that's
Rick,
my man
Rick
from
Ross,
hometown.
I'm
But
talking
he
about
going through some real life
I'm talking
shit.
about just
Yeah, facts.
Florida. We talking about
I got a
Georgia.
question for Philly,
we
too.
talking about.
Okay, I got you,
we
I
talking
got you, my
about,
nigga.
What? We talking about weed? Cause y'all don't know, man. I'm telling y'all, man.
You guys
Hey,
over there sitting down, who y'all think? If there was a vice president, we got some. We
From
got some
hip-hop.
people
For hip-hop.
We already got Jay for
from
president.
hip hop, not like R&B, hip hop. We got some
Not
people in the
Soulja Boy,
building.
none of them niggas.
Soldier Boy. What the hell?
Not just like if there was gonna be a vice,
Whoever you
if
think-
Jay-Z was the
shout out
president
to the
of
homie.
hip hop,
Appreciate you.
and like Rick, whoever you think would be the vice
All
president
right, so
if
if
Jay-Z
Hov
was the president.
whoever's second to him, you felt did anything for the hip hop community, music community at all, anything. Period. Just.
Whoa,
Hov?
what?
Let's stop
Let's-
this conversation.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and
That's
chisel.
the first I've ever heard
My
that.
man
Where the
said.
blow horns?
Yo,
My
word.
man, my man, I gotta throw my shades on. I'm too lit.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
my
was
man
Snake
said,
Eyes.
Who was Hova? Jay-Z, Negro, Jay-Z.
Snake Eyes.
My man said, who is Hov?
He said, who is Hov?
Nigga, you mean like Jehovah God, nigga?
No.
Like God, nigga. There ain't no name for that nigga. He said Jehovah, nigga.
Well, we
Jay-Z. His name is J-Hov.
We pay homage to the, Hov.
He's Hov.
Most of us were from up north, so we know him as Hov.
Everybody
I'm not
knows
from no, but I know Hov.
You know it.
You know him as Hov.
You know
I know him as
music.
Hov.
Nah, he's deep in the music. That's one thing.
But what do
okay.
you guys think? Who do you guys think?
They gotta come up to the mic.
You need options.
If you had,
we just
all
asked
right.
you
If you
If
need
you
options,
had,
you're not picking
okay, all right. We'll give you options. If you
for
had,
you, who's a heavy hitter that's like
In the music
supporting the
game.
community and all that in hip hop
Yeah.
right now?
He probably say Lil Baby or one of them niggas.
Who do you listen to?
And I like him.
I like Lil Baby. Listen.
And not doing
That's
anything
what
for
he about
the.
to say. He about to say Lil Baby.
So who do you listen to?
It's J. Cole at the end of the day.
That is a good
that's
option.
a good- that's a
Hey,
good point.
Mrs.
That's
Canoe
a
for
good
2
one.
points.
That's a good one. Can't
Hold
go
on,
mad.
you said J. Cole for
VP.
VP.
It'd be
J.
hard.
Listen,
I'd
hold
rather
up.
go with Rose.
J. Cole,
Hold up.
I figure
On the politics side of things,
it's not a bad choice.
It's not a bad choice
at all.
Not a
It's
bad
not a bad
choice.
choice.
Not a
It's
bad
not a
choice
bad
at all.
choice.
Some of the
It's
nigga
not a
Evan
bad
Williams.
choice. Fucking
The
J.
Bible.
Cole. It's not a bad choice. But at the end of the day,
The nigga Evan
But look,
Williams.
we're talking hypothetical.
Hey,
We went to
Secretary
J.
of
Cole.
State Kendrick.
J. Cole was under who?
Secretary of State
Secretary
Kendrick
of State
Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Oh shit.
I agree.
Hey.
I won't even pick that nigga to be honest with you.
What?
Nah,
Crazy,
nah.
nigga.
Secretary of State.
Yeah.
You think you pick Kendrick?
Yes.
Fuck out of here, though.
Who would you pick?
If I had to be honest,
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri. I'd have to pick JD.
JD not militant enough.
I don't think you guys. Listen.
You know what? I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at
You
that.
know what?
Yeah, that was
I have
yeah,
to
yeah,
pick
yeah,
JD.
yeah.
Answer.
If we
No,
had to pick,
you're mad at JD right now.
If we had to pick,
We-
if we had to talk about someone that got a lot of influence, has made a lot of hits, has done a lot of things.
Has done a lot of things.
JD
Yeah. Facts.
is
JD.
he does not get a lot of props, but
But
we gotta
yeah.
give it to him.
Hold on, listen. I remember when I
JD
moved
is
to
not
the
no
A.
average. He's not no average nigga. Like
No.
he's
No,
got a
no.
lot of things on there.
you got-
I moved to the
I
A,
can
man.
respect
Listen,
him,
I remember the social death
but he's
billboard
emotional.
on 75.
So what?
You can't have Secretary of State be emotional.
Listen,
Everybody's emotional.
that's social. Listen. Shout out to the homie JD.
Shout
That's
out to
social-
JD.
that
That social
billboard
death billboard stood
on
up there, bitch,
75.
for years.
That's a
my
Yeah.
nigga.
fact.
Facts.
That is
Yeah.
a fact.
I'm talking about before Mike Vick, because Mike Vick had the same billboard.
Factory.
True.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? Listen,
Fact. The him
that
and the
bi-
BMF shit.
Yeah,
Fact.
that shit been there forever.
That's a fact. First thing
is.
I saw when I came to Atlanta.
I'm
That's a
talking-
fact.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Like, that's historic. That shit's historic.
JD's not no average
JD's
guy.
not no average
no,
dude.
no,
Off,
he's
of,
not
off,
average.
off of the NFL and everything else, I think
definitely
JD
deserves
gets
his.
like he gets the short end of the stick a lot.
I mean,
but
that was-
JD has done a lot. So he's
JD,
done a lot
yeah.
of big. I'm talking
Yeah.
about
I mean, he
Mariah
had Janet.
Carey,
Yeah.
Chris
Yeah.
Cross, son,
Yeah.
Usher.
Yeah. No, I mean-
like that nigga's done.
He got a
Actually,
long resume.
if we
I
had
mean,
to think
look,
about who got more hits between him and Hov,
You don't gotta get
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah.
think about
Wait,
how many big ass hit.
now you
But-
gotta
Think about how
But
many
to-
big ass hit records.
Wait, first
Yeah.
of all, now are we
Talk
talking
about hit records.
Are we
Producing?
talking? Yeah, exactly.
Producing
Production or
making-
tracks that he's been on?
Right.
Well, all right, let's think of how many hit records has Jay-Z had.
For me, every single track on
All
every
right,
single
but
album.
let's talk about like real hit records.
He got
a bunch.
You can't say
He got a bunch.
You know what
Everything.
even his
like-
B-sides are hits.
He doesn't have a B-side. Oh, I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
Like, what would you
I got
say
lost
as
for a
a
second. You talking about
All
the
right.
tape.
Let's talk about, if we're gonna talk about what 4Day said, what is the definition of hit?
What's the
I'm talking
definition of a
about-
hit?
I'm talking about radio
When we tell you the
play.
definition of a hit,
Yeah.
that shit Raekwon dropped back in '96.
Tipsy.
The purple tape.
You do hardcore, son.
10 bill for Cuban links.
That's like, yo,
That's the
like,
definition.
That's real nigga
The
shit.
purple tape.
That's real nigga shit. Like, if we're gonna go do that, I'm gonna do the lost tapes. I'm gonna do mad
Okay,
underground
all right.
shit.
Listen. Now,
But if we gotta talk about-
what we have to do is keep up with the generation we're in.
Yeah.
We
talking
saying
about
lost
now?
tapes, and niggas don't have no idea
They
what
don't
the
know,
fuck
yeah.
we're talking
Talking about now?
Niggas
Yeah.
ain't know who Hova is just now.
We talking
Yeah,
about
niggas
now?
do.
All right.
So we got to keep it clear.
All right.
It has to be
fucking
a neutral
Soulja
ground.
Boy for president. then.
No,
What,
chill,
stop
chill,
it.
chill,
Yeah, I don't
chill.
like that.
Yo,
Fuck
I'm gonna
it
do
out.
what Nikki
that
did.
was
Cut your mic off.
Yeah, you tripping right
Cut off
now.
his mic.
Fuck y'all
I hear
niggas.
it.
Look,
Hey, hold on.
Now,
To
I
pick
ain't
the
gonna
homie
front.
up, that nigga know how to get his check.
Oh yeah,
do.
Which one?
He do.
Soldier Boy.
1,000%.
He can definitely get a
I'm
check.
talking about,
He
I'm talking
changed
about
the
President
game.
Day.
He changed the game
changed
a
the
little
game
bit.
then?
He did change
Yeah,
the
he
game.
did.
And
He
he's
did.
listen,
Yeah,
man,
facts.
President Day, he know how to get that bag. I
But
can't hate on him.
I mean, that's small
but,
shit.
no,
I
but
still
no
wouldn't vote
president.
for him.
Fuck that shit.
Okay,
Vice
but
president or
but-
secretary of state.
all right, but fuck the president shit and all that
Soldier.
shit. This brings another question. This is a very good point.
Go ahead.
Who do we think has changed the game? New niggas, young niggas. I think might as well the Jay-Z shit. All right, we already know
we
Jay-Z
already
for
know,
president,
yeah.
all
It's
that
hard-
shit. That's all,
listen,
whatever. Whoever, that's all
I
good.
gotta
That's
say that right
solidified.
now, because
But
it's
right
hard
now,
for us. It's hard for us
Yeah, I can't.
to
I don't-
decipher that. We came from a different generation.
That's
That's
a
popular
fact.
right
But
now.
if I got to look at the changes, if I got to look at the change, there's a lot of changes that came. Daddy Kane changed shit. Rakim changed shit. G-Rap, EPMD,
Oh.
So if we're
Nas,
going- if we're
Biggie,
going down the line-
Hov. If we got to go down the line, unfortunately, and I don't mean to say that disrespectfully, but Soulja Boy actually hits in that
Oh,
line.
no, that's not, no, that's a fact.
We
He does.
know
That's
that.
a
He
big
changed
fact.
the game.
That's a big
Because
fact.
He
because-
changed
Why?
it.
Why?
No, I
Why
tell you
did
why.
he
Hold on,
change the
hold on,
internet?
I'll tell you why.
Because
I'll
he
tell you
made
why.
the internet popular.
No,
He
it
made
was-
it.
He went internet popular. He made it like, okay, I'm gonna show you how to get this money with ringtones.
Oh, he-
I'm gonna show you
oh,
how
we're
to
on the
make this
same
single.
page. He
Like
killed
he
that.
was like you
did.
don't have to put an album out to make money.
He did.
You don't.
He
You
did.
right.
You
You
can
right.
make one
He
good
did it.
song,
You right.
and then you double that, then you triple that, then you quadruple that. He made money on singles.
That Superman
That's
joint.
it.
Yeah, that,
He
that
did it. He
ringtone
did
shit.
it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then-
Yeah. He took the game over with the ringtone.
That shit went
the
ape, yeah,
ringtone.
that shit went
Oh,
ape, yeah.
Clothes.
He did it.
Like Bapes. Like nobody was wearing Bapes like that too much. He put it on. Little kids running around Superman and Bapes all over the goddamn
Superman
place.
He
Baby
put on
Nate.
Babes.
He put on Bapes.
I feel like Wayne put on Babes.
Nah.
Nah,
It was
Wayne,
Soulja.
Wayne
I
was
think
rocking
it was Wayne
Babes.
too, but we'll give it to Soulja Boy. if
Well,
you say
was it because Wayne was more popular than Soulja that we felt like Wayne was doing them?
Well, I just think that
Because Babes, Wayne gave Babes mad plugs in his music.
Where do
they
we rank?
did,
Where do we
but I'm
rank
saying, though,
Wayne?
for kids.
Where do we rank Wayne?
Wayne is that dude.
Rain
man.
is
Where
up
do we
there.
rank? Is,
Hold on,
is
hold on.
Wayne,
Hold
is
on,
Wayne
it's
in your
Wayne.
top 10?
Rain,
No,
hot
it's
pause.
two Wayne.
Wayne is
Before jail or after jail?
After
No, we
jail.
got-
After
got-
Cash Money, fucking, what was the shit he dropped? Fucking,
You talking about that Carter 5 shit?
Carter, yeah, the
That
whole
Carter
Carter.
five
man.
was
Nah,
Whole
nah, nah,
Carter.
nah, nah,
Sickening.
wait a minute, because I've been a Wayne fan since he dropped the Bling Bling verse. Since he dropped, anybody on
All
my
right.
block, when I was still living in New York, niggas would tell you I was a Cash Money fan.
I will tell you. I
And
will-
Wayne was killing them
Yeah.
way before
Factory.
jail.
Wayne was
Way
like
before
that after he
jail.
came back from jail.
Factory.
Way before jail.
Is he in the top 10? Is he in your top 10? Just answer yes or no. You don't gotta say. You don't gotta say what it is. Yes or no. Is he in your top 10? You don't gotta say what your top 10 is. Just yes or no.
Damn, that's tough. Cause I'm gonna tell
Nigga
you why. I'm
giving me
gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
God, this
I'm gonna
nigga.
tell you why.
Go ahead.
Cause for one, my top 5 changes like every 6 months.
Damn.
So it's hard to keep niggas in that same top 10 in that top 10 slot if niggas is always changing in the top 5.
My top 10 never changes.
Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit
My
is
top
always
10
changing.
never changes.
Hold on.
Okay.
I tell you this, my top 3 never change.
Okay. Who's your top 3?
Styles, Royce, and J.R. Ryder.
We're gonna stop right there. I don't even know why you said J.R. Ryder.
Stupid.
We're
can
gonna
talk
stop.
about it.
J.R.
We
Ryder.
can-
J.R. top
J.R.
Ryder.
Ryder?
Crazy.
J.R. Ryder, my nigga. You should have said Oskino, nigga.
You better off saying Oskino.
But the
Oskino
nigga.
The nigga got bars,
listen,
but
J.R. Ryder.
J.R. had a
JR.
longer career than Oskino.
We're gonna stop right there.
yeah.
Do
Them
you
niggas
think
had about the
Wayne
same-
is Wayne in your top 10? Just yes or no.
Yes. He's in my top 10.
He's
Is
my-
Wayne in my top 10? No. Is Wayne in your top
Yeah,
10?
listen, I mean, top 10, that's a lot of artists. You
Yeah.
feel me? That's a
That's
lot of
what I'm
artists.
saying.
That's,
Like, you
that's
gotta
a lot
go-
of artists.
you gotta
So,
go-
But no,
is he
I'm gonna
on
keep
top
from
10?
generation
he's
gaps.
he's in my top 10 because he was relevant in the years of
When me growing up.
Of
and
me-
loving
yeah,
music.
me loving
I was
music,
about to
me-
say,
exactly.
But I'm not going on the
he's
new
in that-
Wayne.
Listen, hold on, get it. Listen, Wayne held it down for a minute.
Long
Wayne,
time.
listen, every
Long
time
time.
Wayne came out, he never disappointed.
Is Drake higher than Wayne?
No.
Man, fuck out of here.
No.
That nigga.
Do
there.
you guys think
No.
Drake is higher than Wayne in the top 10? If you had to pick your top 10 MCs or rappers of all time, do you think Drake, Drizzy?
I don't. I
You don't
can't.
think
I don't
so?
place him. I don't place him
I
higher
don't
than
know,
Drake.
bro.
Nah, I don't
It's a
put
tough
I don't
one.
put Drake
Sorry.
up there.
I can't
I
be
get,
mad
I
at him
get
for
how
saying Drizzy.
talented and how much of a superstar.
Oh,
Drake is.
Drake. A lot of his listen. The nigga is an excellent.
First of all,
writer,
you gotta
an
think.
excellent musician.
How much did Drake learn from Wayne?
Dude, okay, we on the same shit. The nigga was like, he will actually put out something that Wayne already spit, but sing it.
True.
Right. And I'm not saying I'm not taking any credit away from Drake or talent away from Drake. Like Drake is dope in whatever he does, whatever he put out, he's dope. But Wayne has been in the game way longer, way deeper, and he's just done something more to hip hop than Drake has.
What do you think? For
I got a question. Is Andre 3000 in your top 10?
1,000%.
Facts.
Oh, definitely.
Facts.
1,000%.
That's
Just
a
making
fact.
sure.
But I'll
That's
tell
a
you the
fact.
same thing.
For-
I tell you, Lauryn Hill is also in my top 10. Lauryn Hill is also in my top 10. I think if Lauryn Hill,
Now,
I think Lauryn could
so
rap
Swim,
niggas
because you
under
said
the
that.
bridge.
Oh,
because
what?
you said that.
What?
I
Eve
think
too.
if Lawrence dropped a rap album tomorrow, I think she smoked everybody.
Did she drop an album a few months ago?
No, she did not. Lauryn Hill, Lauren ain't
You
dropped
sure?
an album.
She was
Lauryn
supposed
ain't
to
even
drop a project.
Lauren ain't even drink water since '98, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Nah,
Lauren
'cause
Hill,
there
nigga.
was talks.
Lauren ain't drink.
There was talks of her
Lauren
dropping a
ain't-
project.
No.
She was.
Yeah.
She had signed a redeal with Sony, but she never dropped an album.
No, I went to a concert. She was mad late.
She's always late.
Everybody's
No.
late.
Everybody's
Everybody's late.
right?
No, no, no,
Everybody's
no,
late
no,
to
no,
a
no.
concert.
No. First of all, listen. I know the music. I understand being late, but my nigga, 4 hours.
Fuck you, nigga. You gotta wait. You gotta wait for 4 hours.
I'm not waiting
for the
4
miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
First of all, we know Miseducation is gone. Stop acting like Miseducation coming back.
Miseducation is listen.
Miseducation needs to come back.
Let me explain
That's what you
something to you.
hoping.
I'm
okay,
hoping.
if
I'm
we're talking
hoping.
about albums
I'm
that
hoping.
changed everything, the Miseducation changed everything.
No, facts. That's an
it
absolute
changed
fact.
everything.
That is an absolute fact.
Drake doesn't exist without the Miseducation.
No.
That album
Okay,
changed
so
everything.
let's switch it up. Well, not switch it up, but let's turn the tables a little bit. So, in this generation, who's the new Lauryn Hill?
Drake. I'm sorry.
Oh no!
I gotta give it to Drizzy.
I second that.
I gotta give it to Drizzy.
I second that. I second
I
that.
gotta
I
give it
second
to
that.
Drizzy.
I
I
second
gotta
that.
give it to
I
Drizzy
second
all
that.
day.
Listen,
If there's another Lauryn Hill,
I
it gotta
second
be
that. I
Drake.
second
This
that.
generation, right now,
Right now?
at this day,
Right now?
So
Hold
Rhapsody
up,
doesn't.
August, what are we? August 16, 2019.
So Rhapsody doesn't even.
Yo, Rhapsody.
Rap.
Yeah. No, nigga. Listen,
You crazy.
Drake. There, you know why? Drake. Let's think about it this
Some of my
way.
goddamn cup.
In 20 years,
Take his cup away. Turn his mic off and
Stop.
take his cup away.
in 20 years,
This is
who's
the second
still
time
gonna
you
be
talk about taking that
touring?
man cup.
In 20 years, who's gonna be touring off their one album? Drake will tour off his first album
Yeah, the nigga
for
still
the next
going, yeah.
20 years.
Yeah.
All right,
He
all right.
will.
So let's do this.
Factory.
Because we're only going off of that based off society today. We got internet. We got a whole bunch of different platforms that can rock till fucking forever. So if Lauryn Hill had these platforms, if Miseducation or Lauryn Hill had these platforms today, you telling me she'd be crazier than Drake?
It'd be different. I can't front. It'd be different. It'd be different.
'Cause niggas ain't
It'd be
even-
different. The world is different. You can't. The Miseducation changed everything, bro. It changed shit.
So, okay,
The Miseducation was the flip, nigga.
Drake-
like for
I
female
think-
rappers, fuck nigga rappers. It was the change. Like yo, female rappers will tell you, yo, you saw that shit when Nicki bowed down to Lauren.
I ain't peeped that shit.
You didn't see that on
No,
Instagram?
I ain't see that
Son,
shit.
She kneeled.
She had no fucking choice.
Ain't no choice.
What do you?
Listen,
Okay, so
Anybody
who else you
after
gonna put?
anybody after Lauren has to bow down to.
So that's
That,
it.
that's not
so
a
that's
question.
it. It's the end, nigga. That's what I'm saying. It's over.
Listen to what I'm saying. Anybody after Lauren, Drake came after Lauren. He got to bow down to Lauren.
Everybody do. That's a fact.
Everybody do.
Everybody
It don't
get
matter.
bow down to Lauren.
It don't matter. Listen,
Lord.
music.
Al, you don't think so?
the
Al, you don't think Lauren
miseducation.
that ill? You don't think Lauren?
She no, she is. No, hold on, listen. She is that.
Listen,
ill.
if
She is
Lauren
that
came
ill.
with the miseducation in 2020, with what she knows in 2020, she would blow out any Drake album.
You know what though? I will say this, and
Tell
I'm
me
gonna let
online.
you guys talk. I'm gonna let you guys talk after
a
this.
tough one.
I'm gonna let you guys say what you guys thought. there is a difference between. There's niggas that's the anomaly. They like in a different. They're like different. They're not even in the whole Biggie. All of the niggas. They like in a different like. It's like Lauren, Andre 3000, Sade.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
in
I
a
dig it.
different bucket. Like it's something weird about these niggas. Like you can't even put them in the scale with these niggas. It's
Right.
something awkward. You know
Right.
what I mean? So like for instance, Sade hasn't dropped an album in I don't know 15 years. But if she said she's going on tour tomorrow, her sales sell out immediately.
Yeah.
Sade's an anomaly. Lauryn Hill, the reason people love her so much, whether she's 4 hours late or whatever, she's an anomaly.
I want my money
Andre 3000 is an anomaly, but I'm sorry. Niggas are not doing that to see Hove. Unfortunately, not
Because-
even Beyonce. It's different. It's not saying that they're gonna sell out. It's saying that, yo, this is a lane these niggas are in. It's like a weird space. Like, yo, these niggas are like, yo, I don't gotta drop shit. Fuck you niggas, you come to me. And niggas are like, I bet we're gonna come to you.
Bruh.
Every time. It doesn't, the worst part is because it never stops.
Well,
It's every time.
I'm gonna say this. I'm not a Beyonce rider or anything like that, but if Beyonce wanted to get into that lane, she definitely could.
Oh, she's
definitely
Biggest
so-
artist is Michael
Cause
Jackson.
she,
Hold on,
she-
bring it back, bring it back.
because
What
she
did
was
we
the
say?
first
Fact.
one. She was the first
Fact.
one.
But she never beat
I'm
Mike
not
Jackson,
gonna
though.
promote an album. I'm just gonna drop it.
Wait,
Biggest
bring it
album-
back. What are we
biggest
talking
artist
about?
is Michael Jackson.
Biggest
Beyonce.
artist is Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Salute.
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Yeah.
Oh,
Biggest
yeah.
I
artist
can give
is
it to
Michael
her. I can give
Jackson.
it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is that?
I give it
Michael
to her.
Jackson
I mean,
after Mike
Beyonce's
is
been
Beyonce.
around.
After Mike, this B.
Yeah,
Beyonce's
I'm
been
just-
around
I'm
for as
just
long
saying that
as Hov has been around.
Anybody can drop an album that first night between 11 and 12, and they already go platinum.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
No,
major.
no
That's
a big
marketing,
deal.
no.
That's a big deal.
I can say she probably changed the game of releasing albums. Cause now a lot of people, you're not even hearing they release the album. It's like, oh shit, you go on your iTunes. Oh shit, what's if they dropped the album?
They just dropped
She
the
was
album.
the
Never
first
know.
one to do that.
Facts.
That's true.
I listen.
She's the
I ain't
first
know
one.
Meth dropped his shit until
Right.
months later,
You know what I'm saying?
and it was good though.
Facts. Facts. You right
yeah.
though.
It
You
was
right though.
good.
Good ass album. That's
He
a
dropped that shit. You
Dope
know,
ass album and
yeah,
no
that
promotion.
shit was good.
No promotion.
no promotion.
No promo.
Who's the
But you
that?
can't. You're not Beyonce, nigga.
You're
You
not
can't do
Beyonce.
it. Beyonce does. She does have a very special lane. She has a very special lane. I agree with you.
She
For
got,
day
she got
1,000
special
perspective.
followers. I'm just saying, these only making grown men and women cry. Like they will
Shit,
attack
Mike did the
you.
same shit.
She's
No,
the
no,
biggest
I'm-
No,
artist.
right now, yeah,
but Mike-
Beyonce and
but
Drake
Mike,
are the
he
only
gonna
ones that can
perform,
drop
he'll
at any
cry.
given moment,
But these
and the
people,
world
they
will chase
actually
it.
will attack you. Like they've shut down, like guest hosts. Like you not gonna talk about this woman in my presence.
Well, let's put it this way: who's the artist that other artists feel like if this nigga walks in the room, I'm shutting down?
B.
First of all,
B.
Beyonce
Hov
is
and
that.
Beyonce.
If
Hov and
Beyonce
Beyonce.
walks in the room right now,
If the-
niggas will fuck up everybody here. Not you. I'm sorry, my bad. But everybody here is like, yo,
No,
Zeke.
somebody line up Mike.
Yo, it's gonna be like, yo, Beyonce's in it. Either your haircut's gonna be dumb fresh, or it's gonna be like, yo, Beyonce's in here. I can't even finish cutting your hair
Yeah,
because
you gotta wait.
Beyonce's in here.
Right.
Hove is in here. I agree. There's a difference in between those kind of things because they're like anomalies. They're different. And yes, Mike, but I still put Mike above everybody else.
So-
Mike is a different. Mike is even above that. Mike is like God level, unfortunately.
So being-
that's like if Mike walked in here right now, I swear to God, we pass
If Mike
out.
walked in here right now, I would pass the fuck
I
out.
think we
'cause I
passed
think
the
it's
fuck
dead.
out.
Nigga,
Even if
listen.
we knew he didn't die, like if he was like alive, like we'd walk
I
in
just
here.
got- I just
got
niggas
questions
would
for
pass
him.
the fuck
And
out
that's what
if
I'm about
Mike
to
walked
say.
in
Like
here.
if Pac walked in here, I'll pass out.
I asked a nigga for the glove or some shit he got on right now because I
Yeah.
put that shit on eBay and I'm selling it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm run up and check
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
ask
keep it
questions.
official.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front, my nigga.
Sonic Gemz.
Sonic Gemz. Word.
Cause I damn
Hold
sure
on.
ask the questions.
You gotta run that check.
You gotta
Let me
get that. That's a new Sonic Gems. Good things, guys. You
Yeah, you
gotta
gotta-
get that.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's a
facts,
fact.
facts.
There's a few artists that break the mold.
All right, so we've been talking about music for a minute. So my man Al's from Philly, so I gotta ask.
Here it come.
It was a while ago,
What's up?
but what happened with Cass on the Goods versus Cass battle?
Oh, hold on. You said the Gilly? I mean, you said the who?
Goods versus Cass battle. You see that?
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it, but I know Cat. I know him personally. You know what I'm saying? salute to the homie. You know what I'm saying? He the truth. He the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what took place. I don't know what took place.
When you say I don't know what took place,
No. I'm saying I don't know what took
It
place.
sounded like it wasn't good.
No. It sounded like it wasn't good.
No, but he did say he didn't see it. So.
I ain't see it. I don't know what took place.
Well, paint the
But
picture.
no, you don't have to. Listen, no. I don't need the picture painted.
You
You,
don't
know what I'm
need
saying?
the
No, I don't need the
picture.
picture painted. Listen, the nigga been catching bodies forever. You feel me?
5,002-1, nigga.
No, seriously. He been catching bodies forever.
And I was
know.
a Cash fan.
5,002-1.
I'm still a
Yeah, I was a Cash fan.
Cash fan. So if he drop a mixtape, I'm rocking. It
I
don't
fuck
matter.
with Cash.
But that
Well,
battle,
so what happened? Like, fill me in.
in my opinion, it might not be the world's opinion, but in my opinion, Cash got drugged. He got drugged.
Well,
and
listen.
dragged across that battle.
Listen. If anybody from Philly watching this, you know what I'm saying? Hey, DJ Two Cups, what's up, baby? This DJ Two Cups, my nigga.
DJ Two Cups in the
Two
house.
Cups.
What's up, baby?
What's
What's going on, baby? All right.
They're corporate. What's up, my mate?
Hey, listen. If
I ain't even wear mine yet.
it can't listen, I bet you what happened twice.
Depends on who he battled.
No. I'm talking about if whoever he lost, if you feel he got drugged, I bet you won't happen twice. It might happen twice in the same night, but not 2 days in a row.
Twice in the same.
Yeah, it might not happen 2 days in a row.
I'll tell you this. I don't know. I'm a huge battle rap fan, you know. So, yeah, Cash lost the battle, but it's a weird thing. I don't think Cass translated to this new generation of battlers, like the battle rap fans. I think the fans are different. Like the same way music fans are different.
I don't
Like,
know. It
it's
doesn't
like-
matter. It
that-
doesn't
that's
matter
like-
what field you're in. You're not gonna please the
No,
new
but
generation
it's
coming
like, no,
from
what
where
I'm
we
saying,
come
what
from.
I'm saying is this is
I'm
like
talking about where we come from.
no. What I know is that what I'm saying is like if Styles P did a concert and like fucking Drake did a concert, it's different. It's like niggas are gonna like they're gonna it's the way that niggas battle is different. And
But see, now
I don't know.
I think
with
that
that cast
description with that what's the word I'm looking for? With that
Demographic.
not demographic. With that
we lit, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
we lit.
Yeah, I just threw a
We
big
lit.
one out there.
but that description you gave,
Yeah.
with that description you gave, I had to get that back. Me personally, I will go to a Styles concert before I will go to a Drake concert. That's just me.
Well,
I
You
go
would
to a
rap,
Kiss
though.
concert before I go to any of them niggas.
True.
Goddamn.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll
depending,
say shit
it
to
don't
that.
matter if it was the Locks or individually Styles, Chic, and Kiss. I'm going to any one of them before I go to a Drake concert. That's just me, though. That's just me.
He was, but as far as like the battle rap, you right. But there's a nigga out there smoking all these battle rappers, and he got drugged a couple times. The nigga
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Woo! Yo,
Ooh.
all right. Let me
And I
just
like
say
Arsenal.
this.
Arsenal,
Arsenal,
man.
listen,
Let me say this on Sonik Gemz. Let me just say this on Sonik Gemz right now while we live.
Shout out to Jersey and the tri-state area.
Straight up, shout out to Jersey.
Shout out to the Jerus.
I have heard a lot of I've asked a lot of battle rap questions to a lot of people.
All right.
A lot of people that watch battle rap.
Here it come.
Arsenal's name 9 times out of 10 will always come up. And
Absolute.
I swear to you,
Absolutely.
this is from
Absolute.
females and males.
Absolutely.
They will Arsenal's name will always come up. If I have to say the number one battle rapper, I have to say if the nigga was like Snoop Dogg, it gotta be Arsenal. That nigga is like, he's legendary. He
Alright,
has
so-
a
so,
name
Time out. Bring it back. Why compare him to Snoop Dogg?
because Snoop Dogg I think Snoop Dogg is the most popular rapper of all time. I think everyone knows Snoop. I think if Snoop walked in here and he walked into a retirement home, everybody will wild out the same way.
Everybody know Jay.
Everybody know, like, it's just certain figures you know.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
you
true.
can't deny
I got
Snoop.
I
You
got
can't.
You right. You right.
Like, no matter where in the world this guy goes, son, in the bottom of the bottom slums, niggas will know Michael Jackson, Muhammad Ali, and then niggas know Snoop
Niggas
Dogg.
know Snoop.
They
Niggas know Snoop. Niggas know
Dogg.
Snoop. All right.
They know him.
They
Like,
know him.
they know him. So I have to say, if it comes down to rap, like, he's probably the most popular rapper of all time.
Who the nigga Arsenal? Yeah.
Yeah,
He
I hope
ain't
he
bring
brought
no
some fries
fries.
back. Hey! My man bought some fries for the podcast.
Yo, go get your food, bro. But literally,
Okay,
I think Snoop is probably the most popular dude. Probably is in hip hop. I think over Hove. I think even Snoop is more popular than that.
You right, and I will give you that.
Yeah, I
But,
think
you
he's
know,
more popular. I think
Snoop-
he's just a
Snoop
popular
has
guy.
been in way more things outside of music. Nah, you
Oh, that
do
nigga,
what you do.
first
Eat
of all,
it,
shout
eat
out to
up,
Zaxby's
man.
for the wings
Shout out
and
to
thing.
Zaxby's.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Listen, Evan. Listen, the nigga.
Shout out
Evan
to
Williams
Sam
got
for
me
bringing us
feeling
the
real comfortable
food
right
and
now.
blessing us with the smells and the good
know what's
vibes.
going on.
But you right though. Snoop
Yeah,
has
Snoop,
a
Snoop.
face that can be brought it out to
Yeah,
any aspect
Snoop is different.
outside of music.
Yeah, he's different. He's somewhere else. I don't even know why, but he is that guy.
You know what? Snoop is like our generation Drake.
He is. Everyone loves Snoop, right? Everyone
Snoop
loves
is
him.
our generation Drake.
Yeah,
Well, Snoop, you can't not. If you ever hear somebody not like Snoop, man, that's something wrong with you.
that's a
And you
fact.
can't, 'cause that's a man with a
And you know
whole
what's
lot of morals and
crazy?
everything to despise what he been through.
That's
you know
a
what's
fact.
crazy? Like
Fact though. Can't be mad
honestly,
at that.
my opinion. It's just me, just Demon Low. Snoop albums never been that hard to me. He had singles, he had a couple tracks and features, but his albums never hit the way I don't think it was.
Doggy Style, one of the best hip hop albums of all
Hey,
time.
listen.
Doggy Style.
I remember.
Forget it.
I remember the year. I was a teenager.
You started it and you took
My
the drink
God.
over there, so yes.
That was
Doggy
nine-
Style. We talking Doggy
Nine
Style.
Deuce.
Oh shit, they right. I just need
92.
Please.
One of the best hip hop albums
Mrs.
that ever
1992.
hit the world. That
Shout out
album
to
was
Mrs.
phenomenal, nigga. I knew niggas didn't even listen to rap. That was like, yo, this Doggy Style album is phenomenal.
I was in high school. I'm telling my age.
Yeah, son. The Snoop is one of them niggas that's like, he's in that realm. He's in that world. Like, he's over there. Like, there's rappers and then there's Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
He could do anything. I can do shows with Martha Stewart. I could fucking do cooking shows. I
That
can
he
do
could do.
anything.
Absolutely.
He could do
He can
anything.
absolutely kill that. He can absolutely kill.
He-
He has the personality for it.
Yeah, he never
And he's
changes.
the one that did a gospel CD out.
And won a BET award
Hold on,
for
what
that.
happened about the hold on, what happened about the whole Snoop Lion shit?
Yeah, he did.
And it wasn't even that bad. It was kind of good.
I never heard it.
It was pretty
Yo,
alright.
listen.
I'm not gonna hold you.
When
No,
the
I
nigga
ain't gonna
dropped the
front.
reggae shit, I said, this nigga
When-
done
when
lost it. He
Snoop
smoked
Lion-
too much fucking ganja.
Yo, when Snoop Lion came out,
As a nigga smoked too much ganja, he lost it.
when
It wasn't
Snoop,
even that bad. I'm not even gonna hold you. It was an
Yo,
alright
listen,
album.
when Snoop came out with that track with Eddie Murphy, I was rocking to that shit.
This shit was kind of
Red
hard.
light, green light.
Shit was kind of hard. But look, I mean, that's hip hop. We went into hip hop a lot this evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is
Oh,
what
let's
Sonic
get back-
Gemz is about. Oh, my man Al got one more thing. What's going on?
We was talking about the nigga Arsenal. We went to Snoop.
Oh yeah, Arsenal,
let's
one of
finish
the
that
best
off.
battle rappers.
Best battle rapper. I give him best
Bro,
battle
go
rapper.
off.
Yeah.
I give him
I
best
say
battle
his
rapper.
delivery and the way how he come with it's like it's disrespectful. and
So
it's funny
you
at
got
the same
Arsenal.
time.
H, who you got?
I got Arsenal.
I gotta give it to the number one
Number one.
because of this kind of, and you know, I'm a conceited fan, but like I gotta be biased for that. But y'all know,
Shout out to Khan, though.
Shout out to Khan. I gotta be biased, but if I gotta give it to a nigga, I gotta give it to Arsenal. Arsenal is just I've heard the most random people say I don't really watch battle rap, but I've heard of
But they
somebody
know
named
that name.
Hard. I've
Yeah.
heard of Arsenal. Have you heard of this guy? I gotta give it to him for that.
Facts.
I gotta give it to him for that.
Facts.
All right,
say
let's
I-
switch it up.
I said I seen one battle rap that he did. I believe it was with a young lady, but it's like the way how he delivered, the way how he came at her was like it was disrespectful, but and again it was funny. But it's like you can't really laugh at it because it might come off as like womanizing in the sense where it's like, okay, I see where you're going with it.
Yeah.
But it's like I can't
But-
really stand for it too much.
In that sense, you gotta understand like battle rap cuts off any rules.
Gender.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
gender
yeah,
in
yeah,
battle
yeah,
rap.
man.
No
There's
gender,
no
there's
gender.
no rules,
You
there's
do-
no
you
sympathy,
step in
there's
that
no
ring,
nah. You step in that
I'm
ring.
fucking biting your head
That's
off.
it.
Word.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't care
That's
Your
what
it.
you
opponent,
are.
yeah, your aim is to take the nigga head off.
Uterus, no uterus.
No
It's a
uterus.
wrap for
Yeah.
you. My bad
Like,
to all
that's-
the ladies in the building.
That's a rap. That's a rap. So
All right,
that's
so-
a given.
That's a given. So so we give it up to Arsenal. We give it up to Snoop. We give it up to mad people. It's a very
The
hard
problem is
hip-hop
is
debate.
too many niggas that fit these categories,
And Cassie
and
won't
it's
get smoked 2
hard
days
to
straight.
put each one into a certain slot.
It is, and I agree with you. You know, hip hop is
Cause like we
subjective.
can go from Arsenal to Tay Rock to Charlie Clips
That my
to
man Hitman Holla.
Hitman
Hitman
Holla,
Double
to
legend.
New
Hitman.
Jersey
Hitman, boy.
Twerk. Like there's a bunch of niggas that deserve that top
Hitman,
five.
I
legend.
agree. I agree. But
Niggas
yo,
that
40,
put in
what was
work.
that? So we're gonna switch the subject up just a little bit.
A little bit.
What's a little bit?
I mean, how y'all feel about, they changed the law about concealing weapons. Concealing weapons, you can take it across state lines now. It's federal.
Right.
To me, that was a red flag.
Yeah.
We got all these shootings, we got all this stuff going on right now. Now, all of a sudden, now you can take a gun across state lines. Behind that, everybody know the law. 10 to 15 years to catch you because of gun state law, you got 10 to 15 automatically.
Fact.
Now you can automatically do it now without no penalty. Or anything.
Yeah.
To me, I think that's a red flag.
I think so
Anytime
too.
I see something like a big law change like that, without any
It's a setup.
anything like that, we gotta start watching this.
It's a setup.
I think so,
They're
too.
looking for you already.
I think so too. Carrying guns across state lines is a dangerous thing. If I can carry guns into New York City,
Oh,
like legally,
That's
no problem,
that's different.
and niggas I got problems with,
That's
well,
different.
I mean,
whole
to
different ball
speak
game.
to that subject,
It depends on
what
the state.
happened to
It depends
A
on
lot
that
of
state.
niggas-
Life changes
You know what I mean?
instantaneously.
And yo,
so to speak on that subject, what happened? My man, Sebastian Telfair,
yeah,
he got some years for transferring his guns, and they were legally owned.
yeah.
But because of how he moved them across, he got knocked up.
I don't know. It's gun laws are very tricky.
They are designed to
They-
set niggas up.
They are, and they're very dangerous because gun laws are,
Listen,
even like
you're not. Gun laws are designed to set niggas up.
they are. No,
That's
and
it.
I
There's
agree
no
with
going
you,
around
Flock,
it.
1000%. I agree. I think when it comes down to when it comes
Sweet
down
baby
to
rays.
when it comes down to gun laws and what people are allowed to do and not to do, it's a lot. Now, if I'm carrying a gun across state lines and I'm driving to come protect my family, I'm not bringing it out in the public. Even if I'm out at restaurants or whatever, I'm just going from, let's say, Florida to here or whatever the fuck.
It depends on the kind of mindset you got on it.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Depends on the kind
It
of mindset.
it
you
becomes
got.
dangerous because we don't know what these niggas' mindsets are.
Okay,
But
now,
it's not the mindset of niggas you got to worry about. I mean, granted that niggas might have some shit that they want to plot on or do whatever the fuck they do, but
Listen, let me
niggas is
say-
not the one going on rampage.
All right, let me say something. Let me say this.
Bust it down, Al.
I'm gonna tell you straight up. If let's say for instance, me and my family moving from Atlanta to North Carolina. I bought these guns. You mean to tell me if I go across state lines, I got a problem? Get the fuck out of here.
And that's what they're going to get you with.
Now get the fuck out of here.
That's what they're going to get you with. Because now,
But-
it's
but
not
that-
enough.
taxes
It's,
on
it's
these
not
guns.
enough that you
That's
got
a
your
fact. No,
license
that's a fact.
and permit and
Hold
all
on,
that
hold
shit
on.
to carry
I
and
did
conceal
all
and
that.
blah, blah,
Listen,
blah.
I did all that, and I paid my taxes to have my guns.
It's not enough for that.
But all right,
It's
so-
not enough because they're
all
going
right.
to come up with a different rule.
Well, fuck you.
Listen,
Do what you
what
gotta
else-
do.
For you to
what else-
maneuver
I'm
around
taking mine
this
with
shit.
me.
So okay, so what is the question? Is the question whether or not we can legally own guns to go across state lines, or is it the question of the person that has the guns?
I think it's the person that has the
I
Nah,
think it's the
okay.
person that have the guns as
Oh,
well.
listen.
Because you may not thinking
might-
about doing any harm, Al. You're like, I'm just gonna protect my fam. I'm good. I'm not gonna do nothing when I get there. I'm gonna go chill. I'm gonna
Listen,
go do whatever.
I'm
When
gonna
some
take it.
shit-
I'm gonna take it
when
a step
something
further. I'm
pops
gonna
off-
take it a step further.
When something pops off, it doesn't matter what stand you on.
God
And
bless
something
Thank you,
pops
bro.
off and
Thank
you
you,
got
thank you,
that,
thank you.
bless you. If something pops off and you got that shit in the trunk, you know what you got to do.
Yeah, but listen, no,
I
but
mean,
we didn't talk
it-
about
oh,
the popping
yeah.
off.
What
We
you
didn't talk
supposed
about
to
the
do.
popping off. We talking about just taking them across the state line. Period. Correct?
But it, like
Okay,
you
so
said,
what
if
I'm
it
saying,
was-
yeah,
hold
that's
on.
what
Okay, so listen, I paid for my shit in Georgia, and I
Yeah.
paid the taxes on it.
Yeah.
Let me run you that check up there then.
Yeah.
Pay taxes in that state.
If that's what it is,
That's
it's all
a-
about the
that's a
bag.
lot of
So
money.
you're pretty much willing to pay to take it.
I mean,
Take it with you.
I'm just saying, I'm not paying shit. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? But
Yo.
you know what I mean? But if it comes down to that,
Yo.
I mean, if that's the way you gotta do
if
it.
I bought my guns legally, if my license tells you that I can conceal, I shouldn't have to pay to carry this shit
But
with
let's
me.
say that was the rule.
Regardless what border
let's
it
say
is.
the rule that was the rule. No, but let's say that was the rule.
I'm at the shop. What's
Let's
up?
say that was the rule. When you
Let's go,
travel,
let's say
let's
that
say
is
when
the
you
rule.
go. No, listen.
That
Let's say you
is the
go.
rule.
But let's say you go from
I'm about to leave in a
Georgia
minute.
to South Carolina. That's an hour from here.
Uh-huh.
Let's say they like as soon as you get to South Carolina, you got to pay a fee. May not be as much as when you get to New York or fucking Maine or whatever, Canada. But they're like, you got to pay a fee. You got a
All right,
concealed
call me.
weapon?
Text
Yes.
me.
You're saying it. Yes. Okay.
Text
You're
me.
like, well, you got to pay $50 in order for you to travel through
I
here with
pay it.
your gun.
I pay it. I pay
Are
it.
you
I,
willing
listen,
to do that?
I pay for
I
every
pay-
state going to New York from here.
You willing to pay that?
Just to keep my
depends, though.
ratchet on me?
You're
Yes.
not about that.
And if you
you're not about to
don't,
charge
and if
me.
you don't, and if you don't, there's penalties for that. If you don't say you got a gun, and if you don't say that you legally have it, if you just try to travel and they find the shit, they may not, but let's say they do,
You paying for your freedom.
then you pay. Then you
Niggas
paying for
niggas
it.
on probation every day. They pay for their freedom.
You right? No cap. No cap on that.
That's a tough one. That's a very scary.
Pay for your freedom.
But it was nobody protesting.
But if it came down to the come down, I'm
came out
bucking.
like, all right, you good. When you go across state lines, you wherever you stay
I'm
at,
bucking.
you can pay.
Ask
But
listen.
again-
Ask Raheem off the block if he asking. Raheem gonna carry that ladder across state
It's
lines.
dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It's
At the
dangerous
end
for a
of the
lot
day-
of
at the
reasons,
end of the
man.
day-
It is dangerous.
It's
Niggas
dangerous
get
for a
guns.
lot of reasons.
At the end of the day, niggas get guns to protect themselves and their family. Right?
For the most part.
For the most part, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
For
For
the
the
most
most
part.
part.
For
That's
the
all
most
part.
part.
That's
Like
all
niggas like
part.
me,
Yeah.
I don't
I'll
really
probably
care for
say
this
8
shit.
out of 10.
But if
Probably
somebody
not
break
even
into my
that.
house,
Yeah, that is.
8 out of 10. I'm giving it a real high margin. 8 out of 10 is probably
and I
not even
feel
that.
for the most part,
Yeah.
I'm not really with it. But if somebody coming to my house, I got a different type of dog for you.
Yeah.
I
That's
agree.
just it is what it is.
I agree with that.
Like I said, it depends on the mindset. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of young folks out here that ain't never touched a gun in
just
their
fuck all that
lifetime.
shit
But you
up.
know what I'm saying?
And then fuck all that
he
shit
can walk
up.
by and see a gun right there, and all of a sudden he can trigger happy.
I think where the mind state changes is
True.
when you see everybody else just flashing this shit.
So should there be an age limit?
There should definitely be an age limit.
My man was saying, should they be like, you gotta be 25, or should you be 21 to carry?
But
Like it in every state, because the thing about it is
every
states
state
are
is different
autonomous.
because it's different rules for different things. Like rifle, you can have one when you're 10. It's a rifle, single bullet, pop out, ends out, hunting, you good to go in Georgia. Now when you get the pistol and semi-automatic, that's when the law changes. So I'm thinking it's a type of gun.
It's so dangerous, though,
For
son.
me,
It's so
I don't think
dangerous.
nobody,
That's what I'm saying, like-
no
Yeah,
civilian
it's scary,
can have
son.
an AR-12.
I ain't even gonna hold you
to
like.
I just
put
don't
that-
think.
to put-
Just the
You know
niggas
what
I know
mean?
that got
These
illegal
niggas got
guns, like.
AR-12s out there.
Just
It's
any type of
dangerous.
gun, period, you know what I'm saying? To put that in somebody's hands, you know what I'm saying? Mentally wise, they ain't there. Because if
Yeah.
you ain't there mentally wise, it's like anything.
Anything
I
can
could
happen.
walk into Walmart and bump you, you know what I'm saying? You might want to pull a trigger at.
Exactly.
That's just how it goes. Like, if your mental state is not there, you know what I'm saying?
And what's
It's
crazy
like,
is because you said that, I've seen that. I
Yo.
bumped into a nigga and the first thing he reached for was his hip.
that's it. That's how
and
it
my
all
dumb
started
ass
off.
is here like, what's poppin'?
Now you trying to fight
Damn,
the
son.
See?
Oh, they be like,
You
"Block,
trying-
nigga, we doing a fucking
trying-
podcast, nigga. We doing the podcast. We gotta be here tomorrow, nigga." Word. Like, yo, that's
To
a
me,
fact,
I
though.
just-
but what he's saying is correct. It's
No, what do you
straight.
But I mean, I'm just thinking like this younger generation. I hate to sound like say that like the first thing I say,
Yes.
but I just think there hasn't been this younger generation is afraid to take an ass whooping and get up and go to work the next day.
Most definitely.
I think most of this table,
Y'all
I
niggas not gonna
put
shoot the foul.
I put
Nobody.
9 out of 10 of the people at this table, anybody in this barbershop,
Ain't nobody.
has taken an ass whooping and gone to work the next day and be like, yeah, I got my ass whooped. But then they gonna remember
Oh,
this
nah,
fight. They gonna
ain't,
remember me.
oh, nah,
Well, I'm
you gonna
just
come
saying.
back and shoot me my another one if I lose.
Yeah.
You gotta fight me again. You
Word
gotta fight.
up. Like,
You
what
gotta
is
score.
niggas
You gotta
talking
score up
about?
with me
What?
until I win.
But I'm saying though,
That's
but
a
the
crazy
but
thing,
the
too. Said, I'm
mentality
never
is-
gonna stop either, dude. I'll be a
Like, I'm gonna
crazy
come back,
nigga.
knock on your door the next day. Hey, what's up, man?
Nigga,
We
it's
squaring
been
up.
5 days, nigga. What's up? We doing
Oh,
this
niggas ain't doing that no more.
in the street.
Niggas ain't doing that. Niggas ain't doing that no more.
Like, hey,
We
what are we
did that.
doing?
We did that in the 80s, early 90s. Niggas ain't doing that no more.
Nah,
Yeah,
niggas
see,
ain't
no,
doing
that's
that no
crazy.
more.
See,
Yeah.
that's different.
80s, early 90s,
Yeah.
we was boxing in the squares on a
Yeah, we
concrete,
boxing in
nigga.
the square.
If you stepped
We
out the
boxing in the
square,
square.
you lost.
But
See,
I don't know. But
that's
like,
going back to the whole generation aspect of it, where it's like to the gun aspect, is where it's like folks in new generation, they rather shoot instead of, know what I'm saying, fight. They right, like, let's say, you know what I'm saying, I beat you, like, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
I
'cause
gave you that work, now you want to shoot me after the fact.
Right.
That's
you
a
lost.
fact. That's a fact because then it becomes a question of when we crossing state lines and laws change from state to state because
yeah,
every state
yeah.
is autonomous. Now it's like, yo, if they're like, all right, cool. Well, if they're like, yo, all right, you leave Georgia, but as soon as you get to South Carolina,
Something different.
you can do 20
It's a
paces,
whole-
turn around and shoot at niggas.
Yeah,
See who's
you know,
gonna make it whatever the fuck.
Georgia,
whatever.
South Carolina don't
Yup.
share proxy.
If what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? If you're like, I'm not even with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, well, you're in it.
Don't even matter.
You know what I mean? Like it becomes the gun laws become very dangerous. It becomes a very dangerous thing when we cross in state lines. Not saying you go into South Carolina you safe or you go to Maryland and you good. Like there's always a nigga ready to pop your head off. There's always a wild nigga. There's always one. There's not even one. There's always mad wild niggas that don't got any morals. We're talking, everybody here is talking from an aspect of morals. We're all talking like, because we all got morals. We're all like, yo, we got morals, nigga. We ain't gonna do this shit for no reason. What happens when you dealing with them young niggas that don't got no morals,
Yeah,
nigga?
that's
Them
it.
niggas don't give a fuck
That's
about
all it is. They
nothing.
take lives, that's it.
That's it. The niggas, I'm gonna fucking
listen,
kill you,
they
nigga. I don't give a
aliens.
fuck about you,
That's it. I
your
don't
mama,
care
your
about-
grandma. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit,
care nothing
nigga.
about none of that,
I am
man.
going to kill you, dog.
That's it.
Now you brought your
Now,
blick
like-
across state lines and they know that. Now
but
they
see,
waiting
now-
for you.
that's-
They
That's
waiting.
the generational gap. We grew up ready to fight.
See,
We grew up ready to
folks
fight.
don't want that smoke
If
nowadays,
you
man.
25 and
Look,
older,
listen,
you grew
listen.
up ready to
Tell you.
fight.
I agree. I
You
agree.
shoot the 5, my
Tell
nigga.
you.
I agree.
Don't want
I
that.
agree. I
Niggas
agree
don't
with
want
you.
that business
want
right
that.
now.
I agree. I agree.
But
But
I don't think they were built like that
They
anyway.
not.
no, they weren't.
They
were
never
not.
had.
I
Listen, this
agree.
generation never had the slap box corner.
Nah. Oh, yeah.
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody at this table can attest to the slap box corner. Whether it was in the corner of the elevator, the corner of the square on the concrete,
get it.
in every hood.
any
Gotta
hood.
get it. You gotta get it.
You did it. You did it. But this is like I gotta be honest.
You know,
Like
you know what these kids call it nowadays? My son was telling me a story. You know, they just went back to school. This was just yesterday. My son telling me a story. He talking about, they sizing each other up. Him and little man, they sizing each other up. They're middle
breathing on
school.
each other.
Yeah,
Nah,
pardon
you
my
swing
language. We got a
first.
lady at the table. You know, they dick measuring. You know what I mean? You know, little niggas. You know what I mean? So the little nigga, he like, my son like, yo, what's up? You trying to hit? Shorty asked my son, yo, what's up? You trying to hit? I'm like, what do that mean? I had to ask him, what does that mean? You trying to hit? No, if he was trying to do something.
Why you asking?
Y'all doing too much talking there.
Why you asking?
yeah. Because that can be something different. That can be
That's it.
something different.
That
I
can be
agree.
something different.
That can be something different. That's the 1,000%. You gotta ask.
Yeah, I
What
said,
the
what
fuck
does
does
that
hit
mean?
mean?
Yeah, what does-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it means something wild, like, oh, we're gonna pull guns out, it's like, nah, chill.
Yeah, you feel me?
Nah,
Okay.
chill. Yeah, nah,
Yeah, I had
chill.
the question. that.
Terminology
But even
changed
if,
so
even
much.
if that's the same thing, but it's like nowadays, folk, that's too much talking in that situation. It's like you trying to hit, you trying to do. It's like what we talking for? If we gonna hit it up, let's do it.
Let's do it.
If
Let's
you
do
have
it.
to ask me, am I trying to hit? I already know you ain't trying
Yeah,
to
you
fight.
ain't want
Right.
smoke.
You
That's
don't want
it.
none of that
Yeah,
shit.
you don't want none of that.
But niggas don't
Hey.
want. But niggas don't.
Nah, they ain't looking for me. They can't be
They
looking
damn
for me.
sure.
I'm done.
Yo, let's wrap it up.
I'm
Sonik
good.
Gemz.
That's
Thank you
it.
so much.
I'm gone. Tell them catch me, man.
We don't know who they looking for.
Damn sure ain't us.
But like, no, but literally,
Let me
like,
ask this
it really. Yes, go ahead. For that.
So, from to our generation to the new generation, what changed?
Everything.
I mean, if you-
Parenting
if-
change.
If you can pinpoint
Parenting
if
change.
you can
Everything changed.
pinpoint
Parenting
one
changed.
area
Everything changed, man.
that it changed, because it's like when we was growing up, 70s, 80s,
Get your ass
80s,
whooped.
90s, 90s, 2000s.
Got your
like,
ass whooped.
It was a gap, but now, I mean, it's a huge fucking gap.
The whole respect level changed.
But I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like
kids don't respect shit.
No respect.
they
No
don't.
respect.
Social media.
No respect.
Social
One,
media.
the internet, definitely the internet.
that's a fact.
The internet
That's a-
definitely
that's a
played a
goal.
crazy part.
Because it's pretty much
Well,
like
us,
this.
Us growing up, we didn't have the internet. We had the AOL
See?
dial-up.
That's it.
We got
the
bored and was
dial-up.
like, "Fuck this shit, I'm going outside."
All right, but was it? Go ahead. All right.
No. You talking about the AOL dial-up? I said before that we ain't had shit. We
Yeah.
had beepers
Yeah,
and
the
payphone.
MSN and all that.
But was it?
Back
Was
in
it?
the
Do,
day.
do you guys think?
That's it, yeah.
Do you guys think that it was the music? And I'm an artist.
It's not-
I gotta be honest.
No.
Here's the reason I say that.
I gotta go with what he's saying. It's the whole parenting situation where it's like,
I don't
know
want
what
to blame
I'm
it on the music because
Yeah.
for our generation, our parents was bitching at us about the same
they're
thing.
the same thing.
That's the shit you listen to.
Hold on, the
that's
difference-
true,
That's the shit
but
that
that's
influence you
true.
like-
That's
Exactly.
true. That's true. That's true. But our generation kind of we change shit a little bit.
Nah, they got a
It's
weaker
not.
mind.
It's not. It's
Weaker
not by.
mindset.
It's not necessarily by. Necessarily the music,
Well,
but like
we're
we
dealing
gotta
with
think of mass incarceration. We
generation.
gotta think about a lot of
And
things that
listen,
go into
and
play.
As a parent, you know, as a parent of children,
Yo, you gotta.
I make a lot more dough than my parents made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So my kids are,
And they understand well fed.
you know what I mean? So I make
they got a
it.
lot of privileges.
So they get a lot more than what I did. So it
But
kind of
see, it
enable
goes-
them, and it, you know,
They give him
It
more.
goes
got a
also
lot
they
more.
spoiled.
Yeah.
It goes
that's
also
They don't
to-
have no restraints.
That's
So-
exactly what it
That's
is.
true.
I agree
But-
with that.
Feel me?
I agree with
That goes
that.
back to the parenting point where all the parents for the kids now are from our generation. So most of the parents is like, if they got their ass beat in high school, they not trying to have your kid go through that. So they're gonna shelter that.
No, but we get more dough.
They're gonna take that. They're gonna try to shelter you
No,
from
but
anything.
I gotta agree with that.
anything
So you saying
neighborhood
because we want our, I mean, it's just like the generation thing. Like you always want your parent.
You
when
want
their
the
child
better
do
for your kids.
right? So now that we're making a bit more money,
Gotta whip your kids even
A
harder.
little bit, a
I
lot
mean,
more.
I don't even-
Niggas is
it's not
making,
even-
niggas is making, you know, 6 figures.
Listen,
On
Yo,
the, that's
I'm
normal.
just saying, I'm just saying for
My
a
mom's
lot more
never
money.
did that.
But with
Back
that,
in the day,
but
that's a
with that
wealth.
money becomes more responsibility on the parent to make sure they still have that foundation.
Let's
But
ask
see,
a female.
like, it
How-
goes-
what do you,
it
what,
goes
what do you think?
from
What do
one-
you think, Train?
from one technology to internet. My son has an iPad and 2 phones.
2 phones.
He got drugs on another phone.
Hey,
He got,
my little man goes in. My little man goes in.
Hey, he got drugs on the other one. Hey, got
My little man
that
goes
on
in.
the other one.
No, not like that. He fucked up his first shit. So
But
yeah,
Train,
yeah,
but Train, what?
He come out of
hold on,
episode
hold on.
of
The
the movie
ladies
Dope.
speaking.
He got a whole
The
lot of
we
ladies-
didn't have that luxury.
Hold on.
We didn't have that
Hold
luxury.
on, but what,
All we had was go outside.
But that's
nigga.
true. But what do the girls? What do the ladies think?
I'm sorry, Mrs.
Okay.
Canoe. My bad.
Miss Canoe. What?
Mrs. Canoe.
Miss Canoe. What do
Mrs.
you-
Canoe.
What
I
do you
gotta
think?
say,
What do you
Mrs.
think is
Canoe.
the difference in between this generation
Mrs.
and
Canoe.
this next generation? Miss Canoe, who's you're raising boys.
Mrs.
I
Nigga.
know.
Hold on, you're raising boys, right?
Boys in
so
the men,
3
boy.
boys. So now, Flock. Check the camera. We good? Okay. So now what is the difference? Do you see what will you teach your sons? What you guys say is the thing that will make a difference? Okay, your son comes home, somebody's been bothering him. I'm gonna give you a scenario. This kid's been bothering him for mad long. For no reason, he's just like, he's like, he wants to fight because he's like, I don't know what else to do. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna
What
let
do you
them
tell
fight.
him? You're gonna tell him to fight.
I'm gonna tell him to fight because at the end of the day, the teachers don't have his best interest. Now I'm gonna tell him all the steps to do before he have to fight. But at the end of the day, when you are leaving the classroom or when you are leaving anywhere else and you have to defend yourself, fight. Because see, the kids today need to be held accountable how we were when we were young. When I was young, if you didn't win the fight, you're gonna get beat up when you get home.
That's a fact.
Hold on, Mrs. Canoe, Mrs. Canoe. What fucking steps? What steps?
The
Ain't
steps to keep him from being a statistic in front of the people's eye.
But nowadays, the
Shit,
kids
yeah,
are
they go
crazy
kids
now.
is
These
in.
kids are nuts
listen,
now.
Listen,
So now,
ain't no
what do you
step.
do now? Do you still tell them the same things? Because
Respectfully.
respectfully, because
Respectfully.
because these kids now are not even about fighting. These kids are like, I'm bringing guns to school. Now
Right.
you're like,
They
you
got
got your
straps
son
in the
out
back,
here
facts.
ready to fight, and this
Right.
kid is like, I'm
So
gonna
let-
pull a gun out.
So let me. So the
What do
steps
you
is-
tell your kid? How do
So-
you tell them to deal with these stressful
These are the steps
situations?
you're talking about. Just to cover, like, remember Remember you're at your own job, your corporate job, cover your own ass?
Yeah.
I teach my sons to cover their own ass. So to cover your ass is, don't just go in there and just bust them top of head. Because I got some boys that knock your rock off. But I got some boys be like, listen, you got common sense. Go in there and go tell the teacher. If the teacher ain't got your back, the water place ain't got your back, you know who got your back.
And that's what I tell
your
my
parents.
You gotta wear out
So,
Miss
and
Canoe.
then-
Hold on, Miss Canoe. What do you think? What do you think about what he's
when I
saying?
go talk to the principal or when I go talk to the teacher, there's no difference because I'm like, yo, did my son come tell you? What did you do about it? Because trust me, I done saved my son a couple times. Because he didn't went to go tell the teacher and teacher didn't do shit about it. So I said, I gave him permission.
There you go.
Me.
Put their
Because
hands
you
on.
didn't do shit.
Oh, yeah.
I told him, let him do your fucking job.
Hey,
Talk
After
to
that-
him, kid.
And guess what? My son was
Get
back in
him.
school
Get
Monday
him.
morning.
Hey.
Get him. Get him.
That was it.
Get him.
By the way, those are the steps I was talking
If we had the applause, we'd be throwing that shit up right now.
Throwing it up right now. We're throwing it up right now. We're throwing it up.
But no, you got to you gotta train your
Because-
kids
because these
through the
kids
motions
will be
before they can take
statistic
actions
and
into their own
The first thing
hands.
they want to do is go ahead and suspend them. No, you
I
gotta
tell my son, like, if he's
he,
ever in that position, he has to go through the steps,
do the steps.
speak for yourself,
Do
tell
the
the
steps.
teacher. If all that shit don't happen,
Beat his ass.
then
But-
I'm not gonna be
But
mad
I
if you
also
punch the
told
kid
him,
in the
but
face.
I also
I'm
told
not
him,
mad.
Knock his tooth loose.
you,
Yeah.
you,
All right,
well,
but
listen,
you
I
can
get
do all
there,
these
go.
steps in 5
If I get a
seconds.
call and be like, yo, your son was in a fight.
Did he win?
Exactly.
Hey, look, boy. I listen. I respect. I respect. And I love the time that you take out and do that with your kids. And that's dope as fuck. You know, it gives seriously because they carry that shit on in the later years. And
Yeah.
it teaches them to think.
You right.
You know, it teaches them to think.
And I have to teach them that.
I
Being
said,
as though
well-
Al, you a boxer, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm a fucked up father.
But
Nah.
Listen.
You're a
Why is that?
Get him. Get him.
Why?
Get him.
Get him. No. I'm not a fucked up father. But you
you
know,
have
listen,
the talent
as a
and you-
It's because you
as
a
a
fighter.
as a father of 5 daughters. You know, I got 5 daughters.
All my daughters.
I also have 6 sons.
nephew.
Yo. Also have 6 sons.
Areto's in the building.
Also have what's going on, family?
boy?
Nephew, you
What's
got
going on?
the mic.
Bet that.
The Haitian Momoa just popped in.
Haitian Momoa.
Stop, I say.
Hey.
Go ahead, Al.
All right, listen. As a father of 5 daughters, I got 6 sons.
Sheesh.
You know,
Wait, you said 5 daughters and 6
I have
sons.
11 kids, and I say it proudly.
Yeah, he does.
Nah, speak on the kid.
Proudly.
God
You
damn.
know what I'm saying? I got listen. I'm raising 6 kings, 5 queens. You feel me?
Right.
Listen, and I feel you. So, and I'm gonna bring it back to the beginning of the podcast because I feel you. You just lost your mom. I lost my mom on my birthday 13 years ago. You feel me?
Rest in peace, mom.
Rest in peace, mom. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Shout out to all the mothers.
Let's shout out to all the mothers. We salute you. You know what I'm talking about? But that's my mother's. Those children are connected to my mother. I will never dishonor my mother. My sons are trained to go.
That's how it
Ain't
gotta
no
be.
steps. I mean,
That's how it
respectfully,
get-
there's no
TTG,
steps.
baby.
Go.
Let's see.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, you got 6 sisters.
You gotta protect them.
You gonna protect them and you gonna protect
all
yourself.
by
That
any
Canfield.
means.
Listen, my name's Alfred Canfield. For those who don't know, it's gonna live on forever.
Yo.
But Al,
Can,
you gotta
nigga.
protect your
Just call it
sons
Al
from
for
the
sure.
Oh,
system.
listen. You don't see my
Al,
shirt?
you gotta
don't see my
protect-
fucking shirt?
Hey. There you go. Got the name on the back.
Got the name
Got the
on the
name
shirt.
tattooed on the back.
Can't
There you
feel.
go.
Y'all watch that.
Can't feel.
There you
Your
go.
sons are trained to go and to protect their sisters, but you have to protect your boys from the system.
Listen, I got my
Because-
boys.
and that's how I grew
listen.
up.
No, listen. I got my boys. I got my boy. You handle that. I got the rest.
And I feel you. Because that's how I grew up. I grew up
That's
with
it.
7
I
sisters.
got the rest.
Seven sisters,
Listen,
4 brothers.
listen. Respectfully.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
I get
Listen,
it.
my boy. They disciplined.
Right.
But still, they
Listen, you
TTG.
whip ass first.
They
Ask
TTG.
questions fucking later.
That's it. Ask
So
for
you
a
get the
pa-
fuck home.
That's it.
Period.
That's it.
You gotta get home.
And
that's a
I
fact.
can respect
Respectfully.
that.
Respectfully.
You gotta get
Okay,
home.
you
That's
go.
a
No,
fact.
no, no,
You gotta get home.
No.
Before you.
Get the fuck
Yeah.
home.
You
Hey,
gotta
you
get
take
home.
off.
You gotta get home.
You take
Listen,
off.
hold,
Yeah.
listen. If you take that ride in that taxi, that's been called the paddy wagon up north.
Yo.
You take a taxi. You take a ride in that taxi, and you go to the can, I'll be there to get you.
That's it.
But it's so much technology out. You know, but listen, my boy trained to go.
That's it.
If they
TTG.
if they, you know, if they gonna,
Sick.
but they're not starting shit.
Sick.
Right.
But they
But
still.
they trained to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They trained to go. Yeah, they pick
Now you
good.
gotta use this and this.
No, they use this first.
No, you
Stretch
gotta
the,
use that. You
hold on,
definitely gotta
listen,
use that first.
listen. Stretch the person that's
Figure out what's going on first.
Yeah, analyze
if
the
they,
situation.
listen,
Yeah.
if they, you know,
Listen.
if you sense that
It's
there's
about
some,
to
if
take
you
off.
sense that there's some bodily harm or something about to happen to you, you react first. Get the fuck on through. Go to somewhere where it's a crowd at. Get, you know, you got to take a ride. I'll be there to get you.
Hey, that's it.
Yeah.
What?
See,
Where?
now we're at a point where, back to trainer's point, like you have to use this first before you use this.
Oh, if it
They
was
won't
a
give you the chance to
situation.
use this.
It's up.
At this time,
You
It
can't
depends
give
on that
nobody-
mindset.
So how do we?
Some
How do
folks
we?
is
How do?
just-
Hold on. How
you
do?
can't give nobody
how
that
do-
leeway, the chance to pass,
How
and none
do-
of
The only
that.
thing.
No. You
No,
got
no,
there.
no.
Go ahead,
You
4-Day. Go ahead, 4-Day.
The thing is, I got a 5-year-old. When I say he's a beast, this man, he out there.
Listen,
I believe it. I bet it.
Yeah,
I know.
so again,
I believe it.
I gotta protect him because if he rocking somebody block off, they automatically taking him. Any woman come out say anything or he say them, they're like, oh, this big nigga, he gotta go.
No,
He's already a threat.
I get
So
it.
Hey,
me,
man.
I gotta put in his mind like, listen, I need you every room you go into, analyze the situation that you're in. I need you to analyze the situation. Now, if you go in there acting a fool or you go in there protecting, I got you. Because first thing I want you to do when I first come see you, yo, this is what I thought and this is how I reacted. I need a reaction. If it's good or bad, I got you. But I just want to make sure that maybe you can make the best decision out of that situation.
You gotta let your instinct play for that.
Because sometimes
You gotta let your
lie to
instinct
you.
go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Your
gotta
gut
let your
don't lie.
instinct go.
You
on
lie
that.
to yourself before your gut will.
Exactly.
But it-
Because you
but-
talk
but-
yourself out there.
Tell him again. Tell
That's
him
it.
again.
You lie to yourself. You lie to yourself before your gut will.
But you can ask any of my sons right now, the youngest one in Pampers, I need a reaction. Good or bad, I want a reaction.
Yo, shout out to FJ, because he came to the pool party, and that nigga definitely had the reaction when he came to the pool, like, fuck out of here, nigga.
All right, but let me ask you guys a question. This is just real talk. I want everybody to think about this question first before answering with emotion, because we're all like emotional. We're all like,
No.
What I mean by emotional is saying in the sense of saying like, yo, this is how we are. Like, the fuck is you talking about? Like, this is how we gonna roll.
Yeah, think about
Like,
it
you
first
can't
before
do that.
smile
You got
to
it right.
Yo.
You got to punch first,
By the
ask
way,
question.
this is when he was 4, just past his
Oh no!
You can't be showing little diesel on niggas
a
like
grown
right now.
man.
Can you
Oh,
stop?
yeah, listen, she's showing her stripper son.
Bitch more than me.
Listen.
That's my dude.
Listen.
What
you mean?
All right.
They gonna tranquilize.
Hey, you got to.
Let me ask.
got
Let
to.
me ask this.
Not the regular ones. They got to get the elephant tranquilized for that. That bit.
Let me ask the question.
beast.
Hold on.
Get him, but go ahead.
Now we go into a very delicate situation that goes outside of the situation
Oh,
with the person that they have the incident with.
okay.
Okay.
It becomes a very delicate. No, that's so good. We got a very delicate situation with who they have the incident with outside of them. How do we teach kids to be able to deal with shit when it's coming from the police? When it's coming, now listen to what I'm saying. It becomes like, yo, we all want our kids to be like, yo, you gonna fight. But my father always said, look, you fight to win, you don't fight to fight. If you gotta bust a kid in the head with a rock, a bottle, you do whatever you gotta do.
Because
That's it.
Because guess what?
Factory, that's it.
the thing at
You
a fair
fight to win.
Right.
All right,
If you
Swim.
can't fight-
What are we talking about? We talking about fights with cops, or
No.
when cops get
No.
involved?
When cops get involved, because we got to think about the time now.
Yeah, the time now.
That's
Now,
what I mean.
now,
That's why I was
now-
asking.
Right. Now it becomes a bit dangerous. It's not even about.
It depends on the
it's
kind
not.
of
It's
conflict.
not even about the kids fighting other kids. That's cool. They're gonna win or they're gonna lose. Whatever the situation.
That depends on the
But
kind of
now-
conflict approaching.
Right. But now you got not even the teachers or the parents or randoms. You got people that are like, I'm calling the police on
Calling
this
the-
child.
Calling 12.
Yeah.
You
And
calling
now your
12,
child has to deal with a whole different thing of responsibilities and consequences due to an adult. You know this kid was being bullied. You know this kid was coming for this child.
Right.
What do we do? And I want everybody to answer it just
All right.
think about it and answer it very
So-
quietly. What do you think? We're going to go in a circle.
Okay.
What do you think you would do? Your kid, now, a cop comes.
It depends.
A police officer comes, lights, because that's what they do.
Yo,
They
Lights.
gotta come
Turn the
like
lights on.
assholes,
Whoop, whoop.
fucking lights,
Everybody-
and it's real scary
Everybody
to a
know what's
child
going on.
who's 7, 8 years
Yeah,
old. Now
everybody-
he's scared to
There's a
death.
child.
Now he's scared. He's like, oh my God, my mom told me to beat this nigga up, or to defend myself.
Yo.
But now this cop is treating me as an adult.
See that?
What do we do in that scenario?
So-
We're all talking as black people here.
Right.
What do we
say-
do?
Coming from my perspective, honestly, it's like, first off, I'm a overly protected person of my loved ones. It's like, and in that point of stage where it's like you got your little cub getting, like, pretty much that's a grown man, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't know the intention of that cop. You don't know
You
what
don't know
his
the
mindset
intentions.
coming with. You don't know how he
100%.
view things. You don't know what's going on
And
with
but,
him.
and but
100%.
you don't know his history too.
You don't know his
Exactly.
history.
You don't know his
100%.
So it's like me just coming out with the work with it. It's like I'm in front of my little cub already. Like, what's going on?
If
What's
an
the
incident
situation?
happened already.
Yeah,
If the incident
if
happened.
Incident happened already. You know what I'm saying? You got 12 there, and my little cub is inside the back of the car. It's like, first off, I'm a mindset wise, mentally wise. It's like, as an adult, you gonna go off. No matter what, you see your little cub inside of a police car. You know about the race and everything that's going on right now. It's like your automatic instinct is like, I'm going off. Why you got my son in handcuffs? What the hell's going on? And when the cops see that, it's like, now the cops are thinking you hostile. Now they're thinking you're the problem. When it's like, yeah, how would you feel if I had your little cub in my back seat? Put yourself in my shoes.
So now
Let-
you're gonna reason with the cop.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's like you gotta talk to him. 'Cause that's it. One thing. It's like people don't talk no more. It's like we lash out, we do this, that, and the third. But it's like there's no type of communication, no type of conversation going on. It's like we just automatically go in.
Go off.
But it's like in that situation, it's like you gotta think where it's like, I could go off at you, but at the end of the day, you probably just lock me up too, put me in the back right with my cub. And it's like, now nothing's getting solved. Now we gotta wait for somebody to come get us.
And now your cub looking at you.
Exactly. Exactly. Now my cub looks, they're looking like, Daddy, what gonna happen to us? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn,
So
I didn't think this through.
I already had talked with all my sons, even the other one, the young one. I don't know if what they're saying, but you analyze what's going on right now. You have to analyze, and one thing as a grown man, and I think we just don't do enough. We ready to react on emotions, and we ready to play checkers. You always gotta be ready to play chess with everybody you deal with. Every situation, you should be a man on top and have 2 steps ahead of any situation you put yourself into. So me, if I see my cub or my son in the backseat of the car, now I don't know what my wife is gonna do and everything, but me, I'm finding information. What's your badge number? Where you taking my son? Are you going right now? What's his car number? Who's your superior officer? I'm getting facts. I'm meeting you down there. Because again, I can't do nothing to this man because anyway go, I'm in the backseat of the car. Next thing you know, she got to come up with 2 bails. That's affecting my household. So if my son see me acting the way I'm acting and acting calm in situation, the more calm I am, he's like, okay, daddy got this. Daddy got a plan. Daddy gonna get me the fuck home. Because that's the one thing I teach my sons, in my police or anything, I want you home. Good or bad, I want you home.
There you go.
So either way it go, I got a plan. And I'm going to get my son home, no matter what. Good or bad. And as long as he's truthful with me, I'm going to ride with that little nigga. Now, if he lie with me, we got a problem. But as long as he's truthful with me, I'm going to get you home. I guarantee.
All right, Trina, Miss Canoe.
Well, I'm a mama.
There you go. Go ahead, Mama
Mrs.
Bear.
Canoe.
Go ahead, Mama Bear. Take
Okay.
it.
Boop, boop,
Take
boop,
off.
boop, boop, boop.
Take off.
When it comes to my babies,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna prepare them before it happens because see, mama gonna have to deal with the cop. You gonna have to deal with the cop. You have to defend yourself. My baby's gonna have phones. Put that camera on immediately. Do what you gotta do. Defend yourself. Cops coming, you comply. I don't care what if it was not your fault. You put them hands up. You be polite to that officer. Say everything you have to say. Do everything that officer says. Call me. I'm on my way. If you don't even have a chance to call me, mama's always there anyway because you won't be live. Everybody gonna see it. I'm coming, and I'm going to talk to the cop politely because they don't care nothing about emotions. They don't. They want you to treat them with the authority that they think they have, so you have to what? Play chess and outsmart them. You think you got it, but see, everything right now, people gonna see this. And like he said, what's your badge number? What's this, that, and the third? I'm following you to the police station. And the first thing I'm gonna do, if my sons ever got locked up and I wasn't there, don't call me first. Call your lawyer. And don't say nothing until that lawyer gets there. Nothing. Don't call me, call your lawyer. Then call me. First thing I'm going to do, call my lawyer. I'm going to meet you up there. Don't say nothing because at the end of the day, it's all about what you can prove. And you have to protect your child by any means necessary and remain calm. Am I going to go off behind closed doors? Hell yes. That's my babies. But I have to think sensibly to protect my children first.
Mama Bear.
Mama
Block,
Bear.
block.
Shout out to Mama Bear. Shout out to
Block,
Mama.
go ahead. What you gonna do?
Well, P, you want to get in this? Nah.
He said, he ain't got no kids. I
it's-
don't know.
It's tough because there's too many different type of scenarios that can go down. So it's tough to think about what's going on. First of all, yeah, I want my son to be respectful. Just, play your role, do what you got to do, answer questions, just be polite, just be everything Trina just said, and let me take care of the rest. Now, granted, in the heat of the situation, I might not be
In the
fully in the right state of mind. So there's no telling what could happen. Again, depending on what the situation is. But I would want my son to be respectful, patient, figure out what's going on. Let me take care of the rest, and then we'll go from there.
Because at the end of the day, you want them alive.
Exactly.
You want him to come home.
Exactly. You want him to come home? Shit, you want yourself to come home.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, depending on what the situation is, if cops pull up and they just treating your son rowdy just because they just trying to break up a fight, then and the mind state is not telling you anything else but defend your son or daughter or
survival of the fittest.
survival of the fittest.
That's it.
But if it's helped, respect the authorities. Do what they saying. Let me get there. Let me talk to them. Let me talk to the lawyers and see how far we need to go down this line before we get a different reaction.
Yeah.
But it's hard to decipher what might go down in the heat of the moment. We can talk about this shit all day, but in the heat of the moment, when you see your little man getting locked up and put in behind the squad car, I've been behind the squad car. And all I wanted to do was fight myself out of this shit.
That's it.
So if I see my little man in
They're
there,
going to have to go all the way up
thank
They
you.
gonna tase
They
the hell
gonna
out
have to,
your ass.
hey, listen, they're going to have to tase me down.
That's gonna be something where I might fight through. You can tase me. I might take a good 4 or 5 level of the voltage, whatever.
All while
That's
your
cool.
baby being carried off in that.
Al,
All right.
Yes.
Now,
all right.
all right.
Al, wait.
Listen,
Reach for that door.
I got you, son.
Word. And no, the real shit. But as a father whose sons had to deal with the police. I have grown kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I have grown kids. And I have a son who had to deal with the police. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn hands-on. You know what I'm saying? How for my kids to do them. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
Growing up in a city is totally different than growing up in a suburb. You know what I'm saying?
there.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Growing up in a metropolis in a major city is totally different than growing up in a suburb. You know what I'm saying? So kids grow up different. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like they grow up already
Ready.
knowing how to deal with fucking cops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Aggression is way different.
You know what I mean. So I mean, as a child, I was growing up. It was always yes sir, no sir to the fucking cops.
Yes, sir.
You know, when you turn your back, fuck you, pussy.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I mean? But not out loud to myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
you
that's
thinking that in your head,
you think,
know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You gotta play the role.
Yeah.
So to get home. So you know what I mean? As a child, and the same thing for my sons. You know what I mean? It's just second nature. You know what I mean? Like it's a part of your fucking program.
To be polite.
From the community,
Yo.
not just from mom and dad, from
That's
the
what
whole
you see and
community,
everything.
from the community.
Whatever you say.
This, you know what I mean?
Yo.
Like because you see it.
Yes, sir.
You see it. So, you know what I mean? Like my perspective and my opinion on that is, And I'm speaking personally, you know what I'm saying? Like, in the situations, my kids know how to deal with. Now, my kids here,
Shit.
they're a little different.
Yo.
Like as hard as it is, you gotta be sensible throughout the whole thing. As hard as it is, you gotta be sensible.
That's gonna be
Cause you're gonna
borderline
either
different.
fuck yourself up or fuck your little nigga up.
Well, that go back to what I was saying about, growing up in a major city. You know what I mean? Like,
Facts.
it's
But
like this shit is.
even in the major city, the way we grew up is different than what they growing up now.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Alright.
But
Even in a major city.
All
In
right,
New
so
York now, I know
I'm-
the little niggas that grew up under me are going through something completely different than what I went through.
I agree.
Yes, sir. No, sir. Here's my identification.
Hey, see,
What else would you like to know?
Yeah,
comply and keep
comply.
it moving.
Comply. Don't fucking fight it.
Don't fucking fight it.
It's going to end up worse.
You can't win.
You can't win.
No.
That's the thing.
You can whoop me,
cannot
but you can't
win.
whoop that.
You can't win.
I'm not gonna say you can't win, cause
No, you can't.
No. Listen, I get what you're saying, but I hate the terminology, only because there is so much we can do. We just need to be sensible about it.
No, but I'm saying-
the problem is we react off of anger so much that's all we take with
that's
us.
where you come from that struggle.
No, but
man.
what
So
I
as
mean-
soon as the lights pull up, you already mad.
Yeah, you
Right,
know.
but what I
The
mean,
lights ain't even for you, and
I-
you like the fuck this nigga want.
Yeah.
I agree. Cause I did it today, nigga. Somebody pulled somebody that the fuck this nigga want. I didn't do shit. The fuck
and I
did.
agree. I
you
agree.
mad for
I
that?
agree with you.
It's all about sensibility, how you react to certain things and how you respond to certain things, especially when it comes to dealing with authority.
I just said that.
I agree. Now I'm gonna flip it to all of you guys right now,
Chess playing check.
and I want it to be 30 seconds each. Everybody, let's flip the scenario. Your kid is in the wrong.
Oh shoot!
Your kid is the one that punched the other nigga in the face. Your kid is the one that did the dumb shit. Your kid is the one that's the bully. Your kid is the one who did it. It wasn't the other kid. The other kid was Gucci. The other kid was fine. We're
what the other kid do to my kid?
Al. We're gonna go by Al, and we're gonna go around. What do you do now? Your kid started the bullshit. It's your kid.
My kid is the problem.
He's
my
the
kid
problem.
is the fucking.
And you know that. You're like,
my child is the Antichrist. at
Your
this
kid,
point.
your kid is like, you're like, oh my God,
that's
I
crazy.
know this nigga was gonna do
I don't
this.
believe that.
All right.
God damn.
I don't believe it.
No. Sometimes you gotta be realistic.
No.
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
be
yeah.
realistic. You gotta be like, yo, you gotta ask.
And
yo,
you know
did
what?
you do some
And-
shit? And you gotta be like, yo,
And I'm
you
listen,
and they
I'm
like,
answer,
yo, yeah, I
listen,
did
I'm
it.
gonna answer this shit. And I'm just being me. I'm gonna take my fucking hat off.
There you go.
I'm gonna keep it official.
Talk
with
to
you.
him. He do it.
No. I always got my kids back when it comes to that shit. I deal with your
Stay 10
ass when you
toes
get
down.
home.
There you go. Hey,
I deal with you when you get the fuck home.
Yeah.
But
Stay
right
10
now,
toes
I'm
down,
not
Pops.
sending you off with these fucking people.
there you go. Stay 10 toes down.
While
with
I'm feeding you,
Yes, sir.
motherfucker, you going with me.
Yeah, that-
You understand? I always got my kid back. I deal with him. On God, I'm gonna deal with him.
Stay 10 toes down.
On God, I'm gonna deal with
There you
him.
go.
But he ain't gonna get. Listen. He may deserve it. He may deserve to let the streets whoop his ass, a couple times or two. But he ain't old enough for it. I took them lashes for him.
Yeah.
You feel me? Him or her. I made all the mistakes for you.
There you go.
So I'm gonna give you a bitch. I'm gonna give you a pass. I'm gonna tear that ass up. But in front of these folks, you coming home.
Yeah.
I always got my kids back.
There you go.
That's the same way it is all the way around.
No,
kid is the
facts.
problem.
Listen,
You will.
at the end of the
My kid
day,
ain't do it.
it doesn't matter if your kid was in the right or wrong.
My kid ain't
I'm
do
gonna
it.
defend my kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna defend mine.
At the moment,
We'll deal with it when we get home. But
Yeah.
at the moment,
'Cause in the street,
you ain't do shit.
you gotta defend your kid
You got
out there
to.
in the street.
You got to.
Cause
You got
everybody
to.
looking.
You
And
got
you-
to.
and this is what
It's
you've been
not even
preaching
about
No,
anybody
no,
looking.
no, no.
It's not
No,
even
no,
about
no,
anybody
no,
looking
no,
at none of that.
But this is what you've been preaching as a father. This is what you preach.
All right. So real quick, we gonna continue on. But my man Al gotta go. He gonna say his last word.
Shout out to Al.
Hey, word.
Yes, sir.
listen.
Al one time.
I'm here, man. Hey, it was something I forgot to do, and I apologize. Listen, none of this would be possible here at 5 Star without my man Kelsey Rutherford, the owner.
Yeah, he's supposed to be bringing his little short behind over
Yeah,
here.
he coming. That's my brother. Kelsey, where Kelsey at?
In the back.
Yeah, listen. If you want a haircut at 11 o'clock at night, Kelsey, be here. I the fuck won't. 80 night of the week.
You already know.
Yeah, 5 Star Barbershop and Salon. I'm out of barber,
5
man.
Star.
Oh, listen. Really fast. You can find me on the big screen sooner or later. You know what I'm
There
saying?
you
Yeah, I got. Yeah. You know what I'm
You
saying? Hold
already
on.
Talk that.
Get him.
Get him.
There you go.
Get him. Listen, no. Now I got pitched for a small film today. You know what I'm saying? And it's
That's all I'm talking
whatever
about, man.
Atlanta got to offer. I ain't come back to play no games.
It's big.
I ain't come back to play not one game.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead,
You gotta
promote-
get what's
go
yours,
ahead,
man.
Approach your
My IG?
Yeah,
Okay,
IG.
listen.
Tell
You
all
can
your
follow
social
me.
media.
Listen, at Facebook, I'm Alfred Canfield. That's ALFRED. CANFIELD. Instagram is ALDA_barber. BARBER. ALDA_BARBER. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook. I don't have a Twitter.
You gotta say that again. What is it?
It's ALDA_barber.
Barber, nigga.
It's Canfield Concierge Firm. It's Canfield's Concierge Firm for a reason. I'm one half of a partnership, and we doing major things. You know what I'm saying? It's a concierge firm. It's a lot of services that I provide. A lot of services that we provide. So just check it out. You know what I'm saying? But right there, boss. Canfield's Concierge Firm. That's my.
Shout out to Al tonight.
Listen, it was a pleasure.
Shout out to Al tonight.
Sonik Gemz. Listen, I want to do something with y'all again.
Nah, absolutely.
Let's get it.
Definitely.
Let's get it.
He said already.
Al, we working out this weekend.
No, listen.
Shout out to Philly. Shout out to the tri-state area. Shout out to 5 Stars.
Kelsey, get on the mic before you leave real quick.
What Kel at?
Thank you.
Shout out to Kelsey, which is is he the owner?
Shout out to Kel, the owner. He coming soon.
You about to pull up.
Yo, so we got Kel, the owner, coming on.
Give him a mic. Give him a
Everybody.
mic.
He's the owner, but I'm the manager.
Lord have mercy.
Shout out to Kelsey.
What is
Kelsey,
that?
Go ahead and
Bars.
talk to the people.
He said
Hold on,
he's the
hold
owner,
on.
but I'm the manager.
But let's talk about it, Kelsey. Talk about your place, your location.
Do we
Holla
have
at
any
the
more
people.
fries left?
Nah, ain't no fries. Killed
Them
it.
fries over with.
hungry?
Them fries over with.
That what he got.
They
the
done
whole
They ain't no
killed the
fries.
fries.
Killed it.
They killed the fries.
We washed the
tonight.
dishes on them plates.
Sonik
Kels,
Gemz, you already know.
I know you tired. I know you hungry, but when we go to a new establishment, we want to give a little snippet for the actual owner
That's right.
and give us a little background of everything. There's a little snippet of owning your own shop.
Let us know how it all started.
Yeah, how it all started, and you know what I mean. Just a little snippet.
And you on live, Kel.
Give him a sermon.
He said, he look.
Hold on.
He said he
Not
don't let
let Kelsey get up from this table without him giving y'all his.
Oh, we gonna be here till 1 in the morning.
You got to give him a sermon. Give him a sermon.
Hey, you got
Preach!
You got, man. Hey, man, you got to give the youngins advice.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Tell us how to.
It's
Hey, it's on.
It's
It's on. Hey,
Is this thing working?
this is.
Get a
Go
little cuss on
Go ahead
it.
and talk to
There
him.
you go.
This me and my wife started this thing a long time ago. Was in our mid-20s. Barely had a dollar, but we definitely had a dream. And we were people from small towns.
Okay.
And we started this thing knowing that there was absolutely no way we were going to fail. And so
Y'all had that determination.
Oh, absolute. So we took what we had, which was much less than what we should have had, and we kept going. And we started this thing. We worked hard. We did a lot of praying. And actually, let me say this. We've actually been in business now in McDonough for, I lost count, but somewhere in between, right at 19 years. Yes, about 19 years.
I was in
So,
there. I was running around in Pampers then.
Yes,
Around in
it's
Pampers.
a good round
It's a
number.
good number, and and we're still pushing. We're still
So
pushing.
I'll say through your journey, did you guys go through any like trials and tribulations, like anything, like any roadblocks that you guys overcame, like
We actually been through almost every single one that one could go through.
Okay.
Through death of family members, through times where actually, hey, much love, big dog. So all of it, shorter cash.
Okay.
Financing of pushing the business to the next level. So I've been through all of it, and like I said, prayer and strategy.
Okay.
It works. A lot of prayer, a lot of strategy. It works.
So let me ask this question. Been in business for 19 years.
Right.
After some people, 19 years, that's their whole career at their
did.
job.
It did.
So what motivates you right now to get out of bed every day?
That money.
After 19 years, to
That
come
money.
in and
Hey,
come in
somebody-
and turn on the lights and turn the key for this business.
That money.
Well, I think it's more than money.
Gotta be.
It gotta be more than
Yes.
money.
Because he making money just by cutting.
You're right.
Yeah.
So for over
Is it-
19
is your-
years, putting on the shoes, putting on your shirt, and coming in and turning on the key.
If it's something you have a passion for, it's not that hard.
I think
Again,
what
19
Money
years.
is definitely a bonus and benefit.
Yeah.
But if it's something you have a passion for, it's not hard to do 19, 20, 30, 40 years doing it.
Correct.
Like was barbering like your passion when you like growing up, when you and your wife growing up? Was that something that you guys pretty much shared? Like, okay, she was a hairstylist and you was a barber, and y'all just came together, or was it on some? We're about to start a business, and that's where it was at.
No, what it is, what I noticed over the years was that that a lot of things are done by design.
Okay.
I started cutting hair at age 13 because my parents wasn't taking me to get haircuts regular like all the other kids.
Okay.
I was averaging about 2 haircuts a school year. And when you start liking girls at age 13, somebody got to do something.
You gotta get
Right.
cleaned
You
up.
know what I mean? And so we end up taking care of our own selves by trial and error, and it was more of a it was more of a situation. Let me drop this microphone.
He said, bring it down a little bit.
Maybe it don't.
Bring that down a little bit.
Yo, check this out. So it was more of a, this is what I realized. I realized this is that we end up doing stuff like cutting our own hair out of necessity, but God did it by design.
Right.
You know what I mean? My
It's
wife,
playing out.
she was doing hair on her own, probably also by necessity, and neither one of us knew exactly this is what we were going to be doing years later.
Okay.
I knew at an early age I was going to own my own business, my own salon.
You already had a plan.
I knew it. Well, I mean, we said
you
it,
go.
we discussed it,
Made
it
it
was all
happen.
the above. But it was more of God's design,
Okay.
and it happened. And to answer for your question, is that purpose. You know, I knew that God had a purpose greater for me, bigger than just, you know, I mean, this part is just phase one.
Okay.
But there's other
Something bigger
gifts
than that.
supersedes this.
Right.
And so I'm always pushing to go to the next level because I know it.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Thoughts on. I mean, I love talking to owners. Somebody's been there for 10 to 15 years because you don't understand the trials and tribulations of just getting up every day. A lot of people don't get up every day. Once they get a business, they be like, all right, I made it.
When you get to that point and you're getting up every day, dealing with different types of people and different situations, like it comes a different type of discipline
Right.
that only your passion can
carry
accept. It can carry on. Like you're not about to come in here and cut niggas' hair when you don't give a fuck about half the population of the world.
True.
Well, no
Like
cap.
I damn sure I'm one of those. Like I don't care to talk to people. So if you think I'm about to come in here and cut hair, nigga, you got another motherfucking thing coming. I'm not coming today. Where Flock at, nigga? He just ain't come today.
But you ain't no barber then.
I'm not. But that's just anything. Nigga, I ain't doing shit if I don't feel like doing it. It takes a different
You
type
gotta
of
be your own
discipline.
boss then.
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what-
Gotta be
facts.
your own
That's
boss
the
then.
facts. I mean, that's
some
the
people after
generation
about
we
10
in.
to 15 years,
But
sometimes you're not working for yourself. Like he said, it's a passion.
It's-
It's a
yeah,
bigger
yeah.
goal. Some people, they be like, yo, I'm just doing it for my kids. Just showing them the legacy.
that's where your passion may lie.
Well, that's why I asked the question.
All right,
Yeah,
so
they drink.
So what advice you give? Cause I'm young, but know what I'm saying, it's like, okay, one day,
He's a baby.
like
He
one
is
day,
not a baby.
one
This
day
nigga
I'm
arms.
gonna thrive. You know what I'm saying, on my own business and whatever.
Right.
What would you like? How you say you and your wife started off from? I would say y'all had like a dollar to y'all name or whatever. What was the advice you would give to me, just coming off saying like, where does my mindset need to be, and where the stepping stool I need to add on to before I just here where you at? Just like how y'all say, you know what I'm saying, you got y'all had a dream.
Right.
Of course you gotta have a dream.
True.
And you gotta have a plan to it.
True.
But sometimes the dream and plan, that ain't enough.
I think you gotta be able to have a discipline.
Sometimes
You gotta
the
be
dream
able
and
to
the
have a
plan ain't
discipline above everything else, and that's including God, your passions, and a couple of other variations of things that make you want to get up and do this.
Okay.
It's not just my alarm woke me up, let me go to work. Nah, it's a certain passion, and passion is a real heavy word that we need to take into consideration that makes us get up.
True. But also too, it's like you said, the passion and the drive, but it's also too how bad do you want it? Because there's a lot of people. Listen, it's a lot of people that got
I
money.
mean, how bad do you want is gonna happen to anybody.
No. It's so many people that's talented.
There's a difference.
Some people that
No,
got money.
there's a difference
Some people
between
got-
people that's talented and can do it, and people that's hungry enough to do it.
It's it's that person that got that dog.
You know what? I'll take it even a step further. I think it's more about the how part. I think that's where everyone gets stuck. Everyone gets stuck in, I got the talent.
Yo.
Yeah.
I got the ambition.
Right.
I got the passion. How?
How, Kels?
How do I do it? You know why?
I'm trying to figure
this is what
out
I mean.
how. I'm getting
This
stressed
is
out.
what I mean, Kyle. This is what I mean. I mean it in the sense of saying, all right, was it alone? I'm not even explaining. I don't want you to tell us your business. What is the way that you thought was the best way to go about it?
How did it
Because the
manifest?
how is always where everyone gets stuck. Everyone gets stuck in that. Yo, how do we go about it? Because we all are super passionate.
Yeah,
No, get you a drink.
It's different. This is a different house for everybody, though.
No. I don't think so. I don't think so. No.
It's a different house. There is something.
No,
I mean, for him,
because
but there
the
is
how-
something
the
that
how-
influences everyone
No,
differently.
I agree, but I think the how even with the influence, we're all influenced.
True.
I think it's about how.
Like how,
Even
how
with
it
the
all
person
come
saying,
together.
you know what, I took out a loan to do this. How the fuck did you take out the loan? It's like I think everyone is thinking, how the fuck did you even do the first part?
Like how-
Step one
like how
is
did you
where
get-
Discipline.
everyone gets stuck on.
Discipline. Step one.
No, it's
it's
not
not
discipline.
discipline.
What
this
is
what it
okay?
is.
Everybody be quiet and
God,
listen to
what
the man
what
at
is
the
step
barbershop.
one? Step one.
Step one will
Step
always
one.
start with dream. Step one ain't got when it comes down to whatever you want to do in this world, whatever you want to have, it don't start with education. It don't start with finance. It
that
don't
work?
start with none of the stuff people think it start with.
Is that work ethic?
It always It's got to
Whoa.
start with a dream first. See, it's a dream because it's at what you want and where you want to be and what you have in your pocket,
Talk that
what you got in your head
Talk that.
don't equal up.
There you go.
Right,
See what I mean?
Factory.
The people that you know,
There you go.
your family members,
Yeah.
you come from this. You come from dirt poor.
Yeah,
your
you by
family
yourself.
dirt poor.
You alone.
You come
You
from
alone.
don't know how.
Jeez.
Your mama,
Yeah.
them daddy, then don't know how. They ain't
uh-huh.
got 5 cents to rub together.
Yo.
And you understand?
That's it.
So it always got to
Even
start
that
with
too,
dream. And I like the
even
fact
one.
that we call it a dream because that's exactly what it is. Because looking at where you want to go and what you want to have compared to if you qualify, it's gonna always equal up to nope, you don't. All right, so for real, dream. Now, once you start with the dream, this is where you're going to be, not where you want to be. Everybody wants something, don't mean you're gonna get it.
Yo.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is, dream is where you're headed and where you're gonna go. Period, point blank. All right. And so, and me and my wife, we done this thing so many different times. We own honestly, I don't know how many different businesses along the way. And you know what? Not one of them failed.
So
Literally, not one
Woo.
failed.
Oh my God, I got another question. Please go ahead. I got another question. I got to ask a good
so
question.
19, 20 years later, what is something you would have done differently?
That's a good question. I would probably make less mistakes. I probably would have.
Mistakes is what you learn from.
No, not all the time. Sometimes just do. This is the thing. What I would have done differently is that I probably would have kept my. I probably would have understood what my this. Let me put it this way. I probably would have recognized my goal first. When I mean goal, I don't mean goals. I mean what was valuable to me, because I wanted my family to have nice things, big house, nice cars, money in the bank, and freedom from not having to need money.
Right.
And so I was so focused, and we were all focused on that. And that really ain't the goal. You know what I mean? The goal is, most of the time, everybody want to win. Problem is, they already won. And you probably want to recognize you won before you actually win. Because my goal...
Sonik Gemz, people. Sonik
Gemz.
So
Oh
my
my
goal
God.
is my
Gems.
children. My goal is my wife. My goal is that we love each other. That's my goal. I mean that GOLD. That's my goal, as opposed to the GOAL. You did? And so
Sonik Gemz, nigga, are y'all listening right now?
So looking
Are y'all
back at
listening?
the-
That's
How you
the
get to
gold.
Barbershop?
being that
That's not a
being
goal.
that
That's the
hindsight is
gold.
always 20/20. You know what I mean? So I've done all. I mean, we bought big, nice houses, 6,000 square feet, almost a whole acre of land,
This is true.
four-side
This
brick,
is the goal.
irrigated, blah 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 blah. Look, I've had a whole bunch of cars. I've had money. I've had money that you stack up and you look
I
at
want
and you
it.
count and you
Need
stack
all
up
that.
again, and then you put it in bags. You understand what I'm saying? I've
Throw it in
done
the safe.
And you talking about people. You know, I come from folks, well, parents who love you, good homes, but the only advice they can give you is, boy, go to school, get a good education.
Facts.
That's it.
Factory.
Boy,
Factory.
don't mess up your credit. You know what I mean? But that's the beginning and the end of all the advice you're gonna get, because people who don't have money can't teach you how to get it
That's
or
what I'm
keep it.
saying.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
Right,
And
right,
the same
right.
thing, you know, and so that kind of stuff. But anyway, but the bottom line is that, going back to whatever question somebody asked, the question that someone asked is that's what I would do differently. It's not the things that you get along the way.
Stuff that you focus on.
It's the stuff. It's you enjoying the moment that you
Stop
have.
and smell the roses.
Understanding that that's the most important thing, as opposed to where you want to go.
Ah.
I got a very good question. This is more over into a lot of the things, and this probably goes to the last question. Honestly. Yeah.
Why not?
This is more about what you're talking about you and your wife.
Yeah.
What gave you the trust to do that? Here's what I'm saying. I don't mean to cut you off at all. You got your wife, and now you guys are building something together. Everything that you're saying is together. The same, like, we're here. We're together. We're trying to build there. To all the listeners that are like, yo, how do we get to that point? How do you get to that point where it's like, man, I'm here with wifey together, and we're building
That real
to
relationship
that
goal.
exactly that
real
real relationship goals. It's not all the stupid shit you see, but this is like for real. This is through the tough times. This is through the she don't trust you, you don't trust her. This is through the we're beefing right now. This is through that we're going through a hard time, and you're still like, yo, you know what? Yeah, it's me and you together. How'd you even get to that point?
That ride or die situation.
You know what I mean? Because even when you're at that point, and I want you guys to definitely talk. I see y'all niggas hiding, but I want you guys.
Mr. and Mrs. Canoe in the house. We definitely want to answer that question.
I gotta, you guys don't try to hide. I see you guys.
What happens
But,
when
like,
wifey
We
is?
gotta talk about it. We gotta talk about it. But I want to know, like, because
No,
that's
we
like,
want keep it
'cause that's-
real, nigga. What
that-
happens
that-
when wifey
that-
says
that
"fuck out of my
right there,
face,"
and
nigga?
You know what? Check this out. She's telling you the secret. Miss Canoe.
Don't tell her no
You
sauce.
can't be telling them no secrets.
Y'all keep missing the misses.
Listen, how do we know?
All right, wait, hold on. Before you answer that question, like my brother was telling you, I need you to lay the sauce down for me, because know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in the younger generation where it's like we don't see that not near in the next light year type. So I'm going to need you to break it down for me.
Yeah, you know how are you guys getting to that point where it's like we're together?
If you want a perfect union, you're really wasting your time. There's no such thing.
And you're I'm sorry to cut
That's
you
really
off,
good.
but I want your man perspective.
No
I want to
no
get the
worries.
I want to get the
You'll
women
get it. You'll get it.
perspective,
You'll
but I
get it.
want like,
This is
yo,
what-
this is hard
this is
as a
what you're gonna
man.
get. This is what
You know
you're
what I
gonna
mean? That's what I want.
Hold up, wait.
Yeah.
Before you even start, before you even go to perfect, we're not talking about perfect. We talking
I
about something
get
with
it.
effort.
Oh.
Because of the effort. Like the effort that you
Effort,
guys
effort,
put in, you don't get that now. The effort of communicating or whatever, like that what y'all have going on. Like even if all stuff is rocky or whatever,
Yeah.
you won't get that now. So it's like we need you to break that down what it's like. Cause it's like nowadays, like you gotta spread some wisdom on this. Cause it's like nowadays, we ain't gonna find it.
This is what I believe. I believe that situations where people stay together for a long time, as opposed to people staying together for a much shorter amount of time, they both of those scenarios have something in common, and that is problems. Older couples in the 50s and the 60s, they had problems and issues. They had infidelity, they had violence, they had addictions, they had trouble, they had the whole kit and caboodle. Nowadays, they got the same problems. A lot of different things played into why somebody stayed together longer, as opposed to people getting the heck all out of it now. Back in the 50s and the 60s, even the 70s, in partial part of the 80s, you had one person was the breadwinner and one person provided a home. And it was a perfect situation that even though you had problems, it was a situation where people still found a way to work it out. You know what I mean? Because the situation called for it. Now you have you have two incomes in one house, and it's easier to get the heck on when things aren't right. So the only thing you're looking at different wise is, I guess, someone's ability or willingness to stay there, long suffering, and make something work when it's not always working. When I look at somebody's 50 and 60 years old as opposed to somebody 20 and 30 years old, and somebody say, you know what, relationship goals. What do they call it? What they call it? Relationship goals.
Relationship goals.
But
Yeah,
the
there you go.
thing of it is that when you look at that other lady, that older woman, she's been through the same thing you've been through, the older guy, but the difference is they loved each other enough to work it out and stay together. That's what I believe.
But what's some of the things that's able to patch up and work through? Because sometimes it's like a little confusing where it's like, could I walk away? Should I walk away? Or should I stay and work this through?
I believe personally, you can work anything out. I believe you can work anything
I
out.
feel that same way too.
Well,
No, it's hard as a motherfucker.
it is.
But I agree.
It all depends.
I agree.
If it's open dialogue
Y'all need-
between the two persons, because I think like you know how much. If you love the other person, you know how much you should know that person. You know, maybe I can get away, or maybe like, I mean, you know what? If I cross that line, boy, you know that's gonna be a deal breaker.
But even if you love me, why would you hurt me?
That's true too. But you gotta understand too, we all human. All
That-
flesh.
See,
Everyone's gonna hurt.
everybody said that's the. I hate that line with a passion.
But I mean,
because
but
everybody
it's
says
true.
that line when they mess up.
No,
it's like,
no,
it's
no, no,
okay,
no.
we human.
I'm not
but
talking
we
about.
also have a conscious mind.
No. But I'm not talking about like you like. Well, you know what? Fuck, I'm finna go out there and cheat. I'm a human. Fuck it. You know what I mean? No, you ain't gonna.
Hurry up!
Yeah, you know what I mean. If I get the window open, I got it. Hey,
You got it.
Lord.
Hurry up! I gotta go. Hurry up, nigga.
Hail Mary.
Take this
Father
man
said,
beer.
you didn't know.
Hurry up!
But the difference between
It's okay.
difference between a human being and somebody you love that person so much that you're not gonna do that to hurt them.
Yeah.
And I think that's just the cross line that you, as somebody, you should not do.
But I think that happens. Here's what I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
And I think this is what my brother's saying. When that hurt happens.
How do you get over it? Or how do you work that
Right.
out?
How do you
How am I
right.
supposed to patch that
How
up?
are you supposed to pass? Right. How are you supposed to get to the point where you're like, all right, we're at the even space. I hurt you, you hurt, or I hurt you, or whatever. You hurt
and
me,
you hurt,
whatever
yeah.
the fuck the situation is. And now, I gotta get past that. I love you. I love you, and I'm gonna
Death.
talk about it.
Right.
I'm gonna talk about it from a man's standpoint.
Right.
I fucking love you,
Exactly.
and I'm a fucking douchebag.
Yeah.
No, I gotta be honest,
Yeah.
like, straight up. I could talk about me. I'm an asshole. Miss Canoe, don't. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm an asshole.
Correct.
I'm a super fucking asshole.
Right.
I can't get past that. I can
Yeah.
never change it for the rest of my life. I'm a doucher.
I know.
How the fuck
right,
am I
you-
supposed to
you
get past
Obama.
that when she's like, okay, you know what? I'm tired of you being an asshole already. You've been an asshole for mad long. Now, I gotta fucking try to forgive you. I've forgiven you already. I've forgiven you about mad shit. I want to ask Miss Canoe this before you even ask this question.
Mrs. Nigga.
Miss Canoe, whatever, nigga. I don't know. I'm lit. Mrs. Canoe.
How many
Miss
drinks have you
Canoe.
had?
Miss,
Yes.
you gave me, all right. Mrs. Canoe,
Yes.
do women actually ever forgive?
Yes.
Do you?
We don't forget. Yes, we forgive.
What's the difference?
Exactly. Because we as men,
I've been hearing that shit for years.
okay,
and I can't understand it.
talk that
because
shit.
we don't know. Hold on. Exactly, because we don't know.
They
Hold
gonna
on,
take
hold
you
on.
back, but they gonna talk shit
Hold
about
on.
it.
So what's the point of forgiving if you're not gonna forget?
Exactly. Hold on. There's a difference. Forgiving and saying, okay, I forgive, and this is just me. I forgive, I'll never bring it up again. I don't care. I'm gonna, as soon as I say I forgive you,
That's
I'm
not how
done with
women
it.
work. That's not how they work.
I know that.
That's not
That's
how
what
now.
I'm saying.
That's the problem.
But we, no, but that's what I'm saying. This is where the flawed men come in. We expect you to do what we do.
We're not built the same.
We
sweetheart.
expect you to forgive the way we forgive.
We're not built
because
the
we're
same.
like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm
But
gonna move on.
From a woman's perspective, what is the difference?
Yeah. When do you guys say it's a done deal, and how do you guys
When do you
forgive?
actually forgive? You can say
And
Yeah,
is it ever
I
really
really want to
forgiving?
hear this. I really want to hear this.
You see, is it actually really forgiving, or is it just I'm getting over it for this point until something else
I don't want
happens?
to hear about it until
Even if
tomorrow.
it has nothing to do.
Yeah.
This is a fact. This is a fact.
Yeah.
I'm laughing
a
because
fact.
y'all
Oh.
asking me a million questions and
All right,
not
but
letting
just
me answer
but
none
just
of
stop.
them.
But I'm sorry, Miss Canoe. Do women do you forgive and forget and move past?
You can forgive the driver that hit you. Would you ever forget that pain?
What you mean? He hit me. Hell no.
You'll forgive him. He probably had diabetes and sugar got low.
That's his problem.
And no.
I'm
And
getting a check.
He hit you. I forgive you for hitting me. It was out of your control. Your sugar dropped. You hit me.
That's different.
Hurt is hurt, whether it's physical or eternal. Hurt is hurt. I can forgive
People hurt people.
you, a man that hit me. You're human. You're gonna do human shit. You're men. You're stupid. You're gonna do it.
We are. No,
But-
we are. We're done with it.
I cannot.
No, we're done. We're done. We're doing we're stupid as
But that's not
fuck.
what you use though.
That's
no,
a
no,
fact.
no.
Hold on.
But
Hold
listen.
on. Hold on, nigga. I'm cutting your mic off.
Listen.
We're all stupid. We're all stupid. I agree with that.
Because we tried to tell you that last week and you didn't follow.
I agree. I'm saying we're all stupid. I agree. I agree.
We told you that last week.
I agree. I agreed with it. I did not. I'm saying we agree. We're fucking stupid. I agree now. Mrs. Canoe. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
now let me say, so you will forgive somebody because they're human. They cannot control half the things that they do because it's human nature to do things. But I cannot forget that type of hurt. I'm human. I'm gonna remember it, but I'm not gonna use it against you because I'm a mature woman.
Wait, what?
Now,
Wait, what?
Use your forgetful, my bad. In an example, what did you forgive just now?
I forgive a lot of stuff.
What did you forgive?
Uh-oh.
Just now in your,
Uh-oh.
in your
Uh-oh.
scenario.
We don't gotta give.
You
Uh-oh.
just gave a scenario.
Uh-oh.
What did you forgive? What did you forgive?
He in the
Don't
hot
get your
seat.
fade, nigga.
I forgave the driver
The driver for what?
for hitting me.
For why?
Because he's a human. It was an accident.
It was human because it was an accident.
I can't
Now-
forget that kind of pain.
Okay.
You gonna remember, just like I
Fine.
can't
You
forget.
forgave that. You forgave that, but you won't forget it. All right, it's different when I hate to do this, but if he did you dirty and you forgave.
There you go.
I hate to do it.
There you go.
Hey, we all
There you go.
We all right. No. Okay, fine.
There you go.
Okay, fine. You want to get
There you go.
Cassie,
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
It's fine. He won't raw. He won't raw.
Smoke.
I'll give you raw.
Hold
I'll
on.
give you raw.
Hold on.
I smell
Okay.
smoke.
Listen,
Okay.
when it's raw is when it
I
involves
smell
us.
smoke.
You involved a stranger because he hit not you.
Here's
He-
raw. I'm gonna give you a real situation.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm waiting for it.
Oh shit.
I already told the whole shop this. I told Kelsey that he pissed me off.
You're not
Oh.
This Sonik Gemz, baby.
So let me tell you, this one here,
Uh-oh.
Mr. Canoe.
Oh.
Here's my.
Let's be clear. This is Mrs. Canoe.
This is about
So she
Mr. Canoe.
forgave at some point.
I did forgive. Okay, so this really did hurt my feelings. I get up early in the morning, I go to the gym, I come here, I go to school, I go home. Sometimes I'm going to see my kids because I wake up early. And when I come home, I was so tired. I put my sweet potato in the microwave and came upstairs. I said, baby, can you go downstairs and get my plate and bring it up here? Because when I come in the house, I don't want to sit downstairs and eat. I want to be up there with Kelsey. You tired. Oh, I want to be up
You all
there.
tired. It's all right.
I want to be up there with him, but I was too tired to go back downstairs and get my food. Mr. Canoe said, so you've been gone all day and you expect for me to do stairs for you? I said, no, this nigga didn't. Because when he be at work all day, he don't even have to finish the sentence, baby, can you get my, before he get plate out his mouth, I'm going downstairs to get his food. Because I know that he's tired. But there's the difference here. This is why I forgave Foday. Here's why I forgive Foday.
Hold on. I want to hear this.
Here's
I
why
want to hear this. I want to hear this.
forgive
Hold on.
Because I look at the situation, I'm naturally a nurturer. He's a man. He's different from how I'm built and how he's built. We're two different kind of people. So what I would do, he won't do. Did that hurt me? Yes. I forgive the situation because I love my husband more than the situation.
Okay, so now.
That was a gem. That was a gem.
Let me answer his question. He said, how can
said
we
don't put
move
him in it.
past this situation?
He said don't put him in there.
Here's how you move past this situation.
Don't move in bed that.
This how you move past the
Don't get
situation.
my plate. I ain't never getting your plate. Now we pay.
That's immature. Here's how you move past the situation. You have to look at the bigger picture. Do you love her past your pain? Everybody's gonna hurt you. Who's worth the pain? Are you gonna love her past
I
your pain?
agree.
I love
I agree.
Foday past my pain.
Hold on.
I love him more than my pain.
Hold on.
Absolutely agree.
I agree with you.
Ask a question. I'm new to
Go ahead.
He needs a mic.
Hold on. I totally disagree.
There you go. There you go.
Good.
I agree.
Battle Royale.
Good, nephew. I agree, and I'm gonna go ahead. Go after.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Areto Revo in the building.
You already know.
Straight from work.
Haitian Momoa.
You already know. Mad names. So, trying to basically, you said something, right? Because you said everybody is not worth that pain, right? To be willing to do that. Just like we talk about the passion to be willing to get up, right? So, my thing is, what exactly... Hold on. Let me remember my train of thought. Hold on. I just got off work, y'all.
Take your time. Take your time.
Because this is about to be a good.
But like, where do you feel like that foundation came from for you to think that way? because I think that's a lot of, and I don't know you guys' background like that, but you know, a lot of people, like let's say even with women, right, grow up not having a father present.
I did not.
Okay. So where did you find that example, or did you just kind of like as you went along learn how to do these things?
Go.
Well,
As I
Hold
went
on,
along,
hold on.
I learned how to do these things. I never respected men. I belittled men. I talked down to men. I never knew how to submit. But when I had a relationship with God, see, and when you have that relationship and you see the kind of love that you get from God, God says, this love right here, you should feel from your husband. When I was at my lowest, I always appreciate, I've been knowing for this since I was 12. I've always appreciated his friendship, but when he went and moved to Maryland, I felt like my breath was gone. And then I knew that was my husband because I felt like my breath was gone. Because when I'm feeling like I'm about to suffocate, I call on God, yes, because he's still human. But when you feel like somebody supports you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, anything you could think of, that to me is worth more to lose than a hurt, a feeling. I have so much to lose if I was to lose this man. Because everything that I could think of, everything that I even dream of, he supported. Even if he feel like it's stupid, he'll let me see that that's stupid, baby. That's, you know. But he's going to support me. He's my glue, you know. So when you find that in a man or a woman.
What kind of glue?
Gorilla glue.
I said, like, I've known these two for years before they were married, before they were couples, before like they've been.
When I dated his brother,
ins and outs.
I did.
Oh.
Move past that. Go ahead. And
Through it all. We said raw. Through it all.
Before they were married, before they were couples, I knew them, so I can attest to what she's saying. But there's certain things you might have forgiven but haven't forgotten. So my question is, what's the difference? Because at some point it's gonna come up.
Yeah. Like let's say y'all get having an argument about.
You just said it. That's why it came up. No, you really have to move past it. I don't keep bringing it up. Well, do I for that?
Oh,
Mr.
he's
Canoe.
over there quiet.
Mr. Canoe.
I'm gonna say it like this.
It's over.
It's over. You know she's about to answer his question.
let's hear Mr. Canoe. Mr. Canoe.
No. Well, you know she's about to answer his question.
So let me
Hold on. Mr. Canoe, go
So let
ahead,
me
Mr.
say it
Canoe.
like this. Since we being wrong. Since we being wrong.
He said, "I'm about to spill the beans right quick."
I know.
I'm about to go ahead and spill it.
We, like I said, for
Better watch what you say, my boy.
We've been together for a long time. And our first year of marriage, we had a test. We did have a spiritual test going between us.
A spiritual test.
And one thing that happened is, she know me. I wasn't that spiritual when it came. She was more spiritual, and she still is my guide through this whole thing. But the whole thing is, when you love that person, sometimes sometimes you have to bring yourself back. When you love that other person so much, the thought of losing them scares you to death. It makes you sick. So anything when we was going through our testimony point that we went through, that it put me to another side that I never been to side.
Okay.
Go ahead and tell it. Yeah. Go ahead and tell it.
Let him
Do
talk.
you want me to talk?
Let him talk.
No, I was not.
Hold on.
Do you want to do it?
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead and spill the beans.
Hold on. Hold on.
Let me
Go
get my
ahead.
testimony. So, me and my wife been going through a physical change. She went through her physical change, and I went through my physical change. Her physical change, she had a baby. She had babies, and woman's body changed and everything. So she got her fineness back. So when she got her fineness back, other men start giving her more and more attention.
A football player.
So
Listen,
For the Bears.
If it wasn't, because that's my man's. If it wasn't for they fuck him.
no, but what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying is,
nigga. Damn,
but
son.
what I'm saying is, the testimony is,
Gemz.
That's my man.
she was getting more attention from another guy. Me, I'm not the more rah-rah type, anything that has to go through with that. But since she's getting attention from another guy, she put herself into a situation where I know I would not be able to put myself to that same situation. So that's what I'm saying. It was double standards, and we understand that. But the thing is, for me, I could have walked away from the situation, like, you know what? I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm gone. But I was like, I love this woman. Let me see what the hell is going on. And then when you get to that love for that situation, it ended up. Yeah. So it ended up to the point.
Exactly where you at. I got
Yeah.
you.
I did not cheat.
No. It's not about cheating.
No, it's not
It's not about cheating.
It's just the fact that the love for this woman, the love for the woman that I have, it put me in a different situation that I would have never been.
Time out. Wait, why is it that when we confess or attest or just give up certain things and bring light to certain things, it always goes to cheating with women?
Can I talk about
why? Why is that the first thing on women's mind?
Can I say
Cheating
something?
or-
Can I say something? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. And this is probably gonna answer your question.
Yeah.
Here's what it is.
Go ahead.
As men, and this is just what it boils down to. It can be hard. I know. We are always going to have to take down for our women. It's difficult. I agree. When you love a woman, you're going to take down. You're going to fall back a little bit.
You have to.
You have no choice.
You have to.
You have
You
to.
have to.
You
But-
have
but-
to
but
fall
that-
back.
But
Listen.
But it's not like I lost.
Listen, right. It's not a pride thing.
No, if you came with, first of all, you come into a relationship with pride, it's going to fail.
Most definitely.
100%.
So again, it took me some time to be like, okay, if I love this woman and this woman love me, I have to make sure I have to look at myself into the mirror and understand that did I do everything impossible for me to save my relationship?
Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to. Perfect segue. That's perfect.
But that's love. That's love.
Listen, we as men, I'm gonna break it down to you in a nigga way and like a relationship way.
Right.
On a nigga way, don't think you ever winning a fucking argument with a woman. You lost already, nigga. You lost. You lost.
Even if
There's
they're
no
wrong.
argument you can give a
win like
woman
2
where you're gonna win.
Right.
You can do all kinds of weird shit.
You right.
It doesn't matter. All of that shit means no difference.
You right. Okay.
And I break it down to you even further for 2 reasons. 1, you love her. 2, she holds the pussy. Everybody know.
Say that again.
Pussy runs everything. At the end of the day, even if you're mad as fuck at her, dog. Even if you're thinking anything. Hold on. Let me say what I'm going to say. Let me say what I'm going to say. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me say what I'm going to say.
Go ahead.
Even if you're wrong. Even if you're wrong. Even if you're right. I'll say it this way. Even if you're right.
All right, first of all,
Can I finish what I'm saying, nigga? Goddamn. Even if you're right. You're wrong. You're gonna think about it from 2 ways. That's how niggas think about shit.
All right, so this how.
Hold on, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 on here. Sonik Gemz.
Yeah, keep it real.
We think about it from 2 ways. We think about it from pride and pussy.
Okay.
But
not the way.
No, hold on.
Hold
Take
on.
a drink. We think about it. Damn. Do I have this pride that's keeping me? I'm gonna argue. Cause you got pride, and then you think about the pussy.
Okay.
It always happens. Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. Miss Canoe. Miss Canoe. Miss Canoe. Mrs. Canoe. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Hold on.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead, talk, my boy.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, talk.
We as men,
I gotta speak this piece after
we
he
work
done.
off hold on. We work off emotions differently.
Oh no.
We do. We work off emotions differently.
We don't work off
We do.
emotions at all.
What? Nigga, that's bullshit. I'm gonna tell you 1,000%. That whole bullshit about niggas that work off emotions, bullshit. That's a lie. Hold up. Nah, stop. Nah, stop.
Let him talk in peace, man.
Nah,
Let him
stop.
talk.
Niggas don't work off emotions is nonsensical. Bullshit. That's bullshit because as soon as your feelings get into
My
it,
emotions be on
we
12.
automatically go.
Your feelings only
Stop.
get into it when she tell you she's out.
No, nigga, that's not
nah.
true.
Nah.
That's not true.
No.
That's not true. That's not true because hold on. I'll ask a very simple question.
Go ahead, finish
How
up.
many times you said you sorry for some shit where you wasn't even really sorry? All right, there you go. So
lost
there you go.
already.
What I'm saying is that
You lost.
when it comes down to a woman, you're gonna automatically be like, yo, dog, you're gonna suck it up. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Check this out. I'm gonna give it to you raw. My mother, I'm gonna give you something. Hold on. I'm gonna give you something raw, my mother. I'm gonna give you something raw. I'm gonna give you some raw. My mother taught me. I'm gonna give. Hold up. I'm gonna give you something raw. I'm gonna give you something raw. My mother taught me.
What's that?
What is the end result? What's more important?
Loyalty.
I agree. No. Loyalty's important. Hold on.
Hey.
You see that? Exactly.
Loyalty and trust.
Hold
He ain't
on,
got
hold
nothing
on,
that
hold
shit
on.
gonna crumble.
Your loyalty will never. Hold on. Your loyalty will never be the same as a woman, and your woman's loyalty is never gonna be the same because you guys are basing it off different things.
Listen.
Hold on.
Exactly.
What's gonna be most important? The crops or the seed?
Come on.
My mother always taught me that, bro. What's gonna be more important? The crops or the seed?
Person who planting.
You can, she can plant off it. She can plant them seeds, but you're gonna eat off that motherfucker.
Sonik Gemz!
But who?
Sonik Gemz!
You're going to eat off that shit. That is a fact. I'm telling you the facts. Listen to me. Listen to why I'm saying that. Hold on. Listen to why I say that. Hold on. Wait, let me fucking say what I'm saying.
You gonna say what you gonna say. I just want to know that. This was a different age than we saw last week.
No, this is the same age. I'm telling. All right. It's a different age. I don't give a fuck.
That's all I want.
What I'm saying is literally.
It's being recorded.
Yo, Forte, you gotta have my back, my nigga.
Hold on. First of all,
Hold on.
Hold on.
It's about the crop and the seed. It's literally that. I'm not saying it's easy.
Hell no.
It's the crop or the seed.
Listen.
Listen.
And the farmer that planting that motherfucker.
Listen.
The farmer that's playing that is me.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. You will never listen.
Y'all gotta let him drop some knowledge if he about to drop some knowledge on me, cause I might have tear the whole thing up.
I'm saying this from experience, my brother. This is like facts. You'll never grow the same seeds, my nigga. You'll never grow the same crops. As men, this is why. As men, the way that we look at crops is differently. We look at planting the seed, but women cultivate the seed. It's different. It's different. Hold on. I'm telling you this because I'm still in the learn.
Throwing us under the bus since 20.
No, listen. I'm saying this because I'm still learning this shit. I'm fucking this shit up till this day. I'm still like, I don't give a fuck about you cultivating that shit. That's how I feel. Bullshit, my nigga, because I'm not eating.
H1.
Hold on.
You coming home with me.
Hold on. No, listen to what I'm saying.
Your woman will make your
No,
house
I
a
didn't
home.
side with nobody. Listen to what I'm saying. As the man, listen. As the man, you're gonna put that seed in the dirt. You're gonna be there. I get it. as soon as she say she's not cultivating that seed, shit change, bro. It changes. It does. The things that we think what she was talking about, what Miss Canoe was talking about, that hurt that she's talking about, that shit that she can't forgive or that she can't get past or that thing, we always think, well, I would have got past that shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm good. I would have got past that shit. We are not fucking women, son. We are not them, and they are not us.
Get
And
real and
listen,
raw, Kels.
They will always win in the equation. They're always gonna win. You don't agree? You still here, nigga. That's how I know you agree. In other words, there's been many arguments with wifey where you've been like, I'm just gonna chill. I'm not even gonna argue. Why you do that?
No.
Nigga,
Flacco, shut up.
you know I'm gonna argue for everything.
You're gonna argue until when? Until when?
And that's why you are still a
Until
baby.
when?
Spiritually, baby.
Until.
You still have milk on your breath.
And what's the mutual decision?
Where we can
Hey,
both
hey.
agree on something.
It's never
H1.
both, nigga.
H1.
No.
H1.
I gotta talk to Tamika.
H1. Hold on.
Nigga.
Hold on. First of all,
I'm telling you,
all right, let me
stop.
talk.
No.
You
Let
stop.
me finish.
I get what you're saying.
You stop. You stop.
I get what you're
You stop.
I get what you're
Whether you're tired or you're not, you stop. You stop. You fucking stop. Nigga, you stop. Because you stop with
Seen
anybody.
you ring the bell,
It's me and
Marcos.
you. Hold on.
Lies you
It's
tell.
me and you get into an argument. Me and you beefing. We're about to fight. And we talk. You're going to be like, yo, all right, this shit ain't even worth it, my nigga. You know what? You got it. Fuck it. You're...
And that's why I am who I am.
What kind of podcast is this?
It's complicated something way more complicated than it needs to be. You know, we're making the women some kind of mystery. Even when we're wrong, we're right. And even when we're right, we're wrong. And they win because of blah blah blah. And at some point, I may have felt the same way. But it's all garbage. Buy it, go for it. There you go. And even a lot of different subjects that we had before, it really ties back into the same subject almost all over again. And the way it is, it really boils down to your sun, your moon, and your stars. Your sun, your moon, and your stars. And your sun, your moon, and your stars will never be your wife. Your sun, moon, and stars for your wife should never be you. Your sun, your moon, and your stars should never even be your children. You see? Because if your sun and your moon and your stars were things that people can take away from you, then once it's gone, and a lot of times it happens, and it can happen to us, then you ain't got nothing to live for. You see what I mean? And so this is the deal. The deal is that when people aren't your sun, your moon, and your stars, regardless of what they do, you can forgive them. Regardless of what happened, even if they leave, guess what? You gonna be okay. You dig what I'm saying? And so that because of that freedom, then I don't gotta bend down and bow down and all ridiculous kind of stuff simply because of what they do.
He hit that head on that nail right now. But see, he hit the head on it. The reason I said it was a two-way street, yeah, I understand. I'm raised by women. So I'm always know that once women put their hands on something, they multiply that times 10. I definitely understand that, and that's definitely a gift. But you got to also understand, it's like, for me to forgive somebody, okay, let's say you cheat on me or whatever. For me to sit back here and say, okay, I forgive you. If I'm a person, I'm raised on loyalty and respect in the whole situation in a combine of that. It's like, how can you say you gonna love me? You know what I'm saying? And you out here cheating on me and you out here doing this. It's like, okay, we're all humans in this, that nature. It's like, at no point in mind when you were about to cheat on me, you were about to do me dirt. Did you not think about me in that aspect? Right. But then I gotta sit back here and I gotta forgive you. That's what you're telling me.
But that goes both ways. That goes both ways.
Hold on. Can I answer? Can I answer that real quick? Because Kels, I think you're gonna agree with me on this. You're right. It is a two-way street. Yeah. But the thing about it is
don't matter how much I love you.
No. That's not. Wait. That's not what I was gonna say. It's not about that. It's absolutely not about that. Because I've been in a relationship where this person is so toxic. I can't take any more left because I can't love a person who don't love themselves. They can't love me. They can't. It goes past one problem. One time you cheating, 2 times you cheating. But see, the thing is, what is worth forgiving? You know how many times God forgive you and your nasty self? Okay, he loves you no matter what. The only time you lose that love between you and God is when you turn away. You can't have nothing else left to give because you don't love yourself. God loves you more than you love you. When a woman loves a man more than she loves herself, she gonna forgive 1,000,000 times more. But see, the difference with me, why I left my baby daddy, is because I put myself through hell because I said I wanted these kids to be raised by their father. But then I had to look at the bigger picture. This is not love. You see what I'm saying? This is not love because he's going to contaminate them. But this person needs to be healed by God. I can't control this person. The only person I can control is me. What I'm able to do. How much I can love. If you're not giving me nothing else left to love, ain't nothing else there left. But you talking about, oh, she cheated on me. You mean I'm supposed to forgive her? Yes, you're supposed to forgive her.
Devil is a lie. I tell you that.
I don't even want to.
I didn't say you had to stay and deal with it. No, I didn't say you had to stay. Sam, I didn't say you had to stay and deal with it. I said you can forgive. You can forgive.
I forgive her. Know what I'm saying? And I'm going to leave you too. Like, I'm going to forgive and leave. Like,
Sonik Gemz.
Forgive on the way out. Exactly. I'm going to holler at you, know what I'm saying? Hey, I respect your decision.
But you know what? I think on different levels, that's a good conversation though, because you're saying a lot of good things. So it's a difference. I think it's what it's called discernment, right? So when you have discernment, you know what I'm saying? When you have discernment, you're gonna make certain decisions. So like even when you get with her in the beginning, right? Like, I mean, not to get all religious and all. I'm not a religious person at all, right? But the Bible does talk about something called being equally yoked, right? So a lot of times what happens, you know what I mean, we come from a broken community anyways. That's a whole other subject, right? So you're getting with people that are on the outside beautiful, you know what I mean? But mentally, a lot is going on, you know what I'm saying? So what is, like he said, what is the sun and the moon and the stars for y'all? You know what I mean? Individually, you get together, you brainstorm, you I think creating vision together, right? As a couple. When you're able to manifest those things and you can't control anybody, you know what I'm saying? Like look at Judas and Jesus, you know what I'm saying? Like you've seen these examples time and time again. People will be with you from the jump and you like, yo, I can't believe, and it's always the closest ones to you. It's never gonna be this person over there because that's not gonna affect you the same way, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
we get into the whole forgiveness and
Miss
thing,
Canoe,
and I know
where's
it's
the
not
ice?
everybody that brings up forgiveness brings up
don't forget.
or some type of religion.
Please,
like,
thank you.
Yeah.
What does that do internally for yourself, mind state, spiritual wise?
No, you're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked. You're fucked.
Go. You can forgive or you can say forgive all you want, but you don't let it go.
You know, women never let it go. That's
Well,
what
I
I'm
think
saying.
another thing too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying is women.
If 10 years down the line, we have an argument about
My bad.
who took the handicap spot, and you want to bring up some
They gonna
shit
talk.
that I was out
Exactly.
20 years ago.
That's exactly what happened.
No, Flacco, it's not that it's not that they didn't forgive you. They're bringing that up as a point to make a point. It's to make a point. It's
Why is that me?
But hold on. Coming from, but she's making a great point though. From a woman's perspective, she's explaining that they're bringing it up, right? And a lot of times, let's just be honest, we're talking about men. Look,
If the
You
word
trying to bring a
forgive,
little kid me like you
if the
trying
word
to tell me
forgive was
don't do
used,
that.
Yeah.
bringing it up later down the line.
but it goes both ways though, right? Because like again, like a lot of times too, like. It's a lot of things that's habitual, you know what I'm saying? So when you with somebody that already they know you know them, you know what I'm saying? So it's like already that makes it harder because you like, I know you know what I'm saying? So this is who you are, this is what it's always gonna be, right? But you have an opportunity right there to be different. You know what I'm saying? I think that's another thing too with our mindset. We always think things have to stay the same. Like it can be different. But that's a choice that we have to make, you know what I'm saying? So that's something that we have to decide, like, okay, is this what I'm gonna be willing to make the sacrifice for? That's the way that I see it. You know what I'm saying? Because
Facts.
that's just how it has to be.
No, I agree.
You know what
I
I mean?
agree. I agree with you. And we sacrifice, and I think that's what my point was. I think my point was we sacrifice as no. I think my point was. Listen, I think my point was. Nigga. I think my point was we're going to sacrifice as men. We have no choice. You know what they say? Happy wife, happy life, right?
We need to make a rhyme for husband.
Hold on. They say happy spouse.
husband what?
Listen, they say, listen. Happy husband, happy you bugging, nigga. Listen, happy husband, happy you bugging, nigga. Listen, you ain't never gonna make happy house, happy spouse. They say that. It doesn't really ever matter. No. It's all about, even with that, it applies to the woman. It never applies to the man.
For the podcast, it's content. I'm with it.
You already know. It's
clear it up.
listen. It's all about. It's the facts. We try our hardest.
Let me say bye.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Next time, all right.
Yo, shout out to Kel. Five-star barbershop. We out here.
5-star barbershop. We're about to wrap
You know
up.
what it is. Back to the bullshit we was talking about. Ain't still not making a motherfucking point.
Oh my God. Listen,
right here.
I'm gonna say this so we can end it. I'm not disagreeing with anything you guys are saying. I'm with you. No, I'm saying.
You cannot end it.
Can I finish what I'm saying? God damn.
This welcome to the podcast. You see what it be taking me so long to come home?
This is what I'm talking about.
No.
All
we're
I'm
not.
saying is I agree with everything all the men are saying. I agree.
Don't clean it up.
No,
man.
listen.
'Cause he got-
I agree.
That's why
I agree. Nigga, you supposed to be on my side, so what the fuck?
You was supposed to be on my side last week.
I'm telling you right now. Can I finish
Right
with?
under the bus last week.
All right.
All I'm saying at the end of the day, yes,
I kinda have
yes,
a question.
we all are going to play the role.
Nope.
At the end of the day,
No, we're not, nigga. Bye, Kel.
Rock it.
Yo, be safe, y'all.
at the
Everybody's
Shout
point
out,
of view,
what's up, man?
everybody's saying.
Talk to them. Say your name and all that shit, man. What's up?
This man trying to go home now. He want to get on the mic.
you gotta say something. You gotta say something.
That's all good, baby. You say it's all good.
Oh.
Oh, he got a pretty little ankle bracelet. Bye, baby.
Yo, my man is
All right.
home.
You got to say.
My man is home. We celebrating all the niggas is home. Cause H is talking a bunch of shit.
All I'm saying is at the end of the day, we all are gonna end up taking down a bit, and one of us is going to. We all are gonna take down. It's a balance. Either the men are gonna take down or the women. Listen, either one or the other. Either we take down as men
me and
or
Tamika
they
has
take
to
down
have
as
lunch
women.
next week.
We have no choice. No.
He said, go ahead, take a little lunch. He said, where y'all wanna go? I'll pay for it, nigga. What's up?
Well, if he paying for it, baby, bring me a steak home.
No,
Please help me.
Okay.
We ain't taking no to go.
All right.
Go ahead for this.
He said, nah, he don't take that home.
Nah, nigga, you better
Okay.
do that at the lunch.
We're
I'll
going
be
on
there,
3
spirits.
hours. Let's go.
Like I was saying, like I took ownership of the situation is, and I try to find out what I can do to fix it. So I agree
What
with
you gonna
H1. I also agree with Marcos, even though he on some damn left shit, Trump shit. Yeah, he on some left shit, Trump shit. But what I'm saying is, you still have to put the other person's responsibility. You have to put them at fault in that one. But you also too, as an adult, when you find out when you in a marriage, you had some part to play in it, if it's small.
Exactly. Amen. Amen.
You played some kind of part.
You played some part, men and women.
Hold on. And I say and I say this now. No. Real talk. No, real talk.
I agree.
Real talk. Even though yes, it's up to the other person possibly being respectful and everything like that. But it's still at some fault as an adult. You had to play some part. You
gotta play some part.
didn't do something. I don't care if it's something small or something big.
Yeah, you
At
didn't.
the end
do.
of the
You
day,
fucked up.
if you write down everything that played a part to whatever action came out of it, I guarantee you 99.99% you played some part that the decision. But you still hold that other person to the responsibility because they would not want you in that same predicament that they put themselves in. So yes, I'm saying that yes, you're not at fault in it, but I guarantee you, one thing from 1 to 100, you didn't play none. You did not do 100%. I guarantee.
On both ends.
And that took me, somebody who liked to argue, somebody who captain of the debate team. Really? But guess what? Guess what? She did. Like I said, I corrected it. Captain of the debate team. I will figure if it came down to it, my life on the line, I can tell you I can weasel out of it. But that time, and me being an adult, I'm telling you something I did not do right, and that's me owning the situation.
All right, I'm gonna ask you one.
What if you didn't do nothing at all?
Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna ask one question. Hold on. I'm gonna ask for day.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask one question. This is gonna end it all. What is gonna bring you the peace of mind? You gonna take the L, or you gonna keep arguing?
No.
I don't have the heart to keep arguing.
No. Well, first of all,
You ain't gonna go to sleep.
No.
I can't go. I'm done.
First of all, I'm not taking the L.
All of us.
No.
What I mean by the L is, you know what I mean. Hold on.
No.
Hold on.
No. First of all, I'm not taking the L.
What I mean by the L is just understanding,
come
like
understanding.
yeah, come to the understanding, and
also,
sometimes
listen,
it's a stop.
But listen, I totally agree with them a little bit also because if I didn't do anything wrong, like that's what my mindset was. If I didn't do nothing wrong, why would you try and reach out, try and hurt me? Why would you try and put yourself into that predicament? That has something to do with it, right? But that's what I'm saying. But hold on. But I'm saying
Because women you're always wrong. You're always wrong. You're always wrong. You're always wrong. It doesn't matter. You're always wrong.
I
You
understand
will,
it.
my nigga, you will argue until your face turns blue. You're always because you don't got
I'm
a
not
fucking
saying-
pussy. You're
it's
fucking
not-
wrong.
It's not about. Hold on. It's not. Listen. It's not about the pussy because if it was, I wouldn't have got married in the first place.
You're wrong.
If no, what I'm saying. Listen. All right, just put it like this. No, just put it like this.
I'm gonna explain
That's
what I mean by
saying.
you having
If
a
it was
pussy.
just pussy, there's no pussy on this earth that would lock me into a marriage. It has to be. No, she knows that. No, she knows that. Hold on. First of all, that's what I'm saying. It's not the pussy. Right, that's what I'm saying. If you married a woman because of pussy, it's not.
That's not what I mean.
It's something more.
What I mean by the pussy is not the pussy per se. I'm saying it's the woman. You've lost. You're gonna stop.
It's total package.
Yeah, you're gonna stop.
It's
You're
a
the
total
total
package.
package.
Because at the end of the
You're
day-
going to stop. As a man, you're gonna be like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm going to
As a
stop.
man, he yelling across the line. Any man, when you have your house, you want peace at your fucking house.
1,000%.
You want
peace
at your house.
I'm done. So
It's
you're
not
gonna
like-
do whatever it takes.
You gonna do it? I'm not saying. No, I'm not saying.
You ain't gonna do that shit,
But
nigga.
guess what? Hold on. But guess what? No. But guess what? No. H1. But guess what? If he kick her out the house, it's not a house anymore.
Exactly. It's a
not a
nigga
house.
crib.
It's not a home.
Exactly.
gotta also clarify some stuff because for the people listening, some people gonna take this and it's gonna be the wrong message that they're gonna take out of it. We understand what is being said, right? But the thing is, one thing I didn't really agree with when we're saying that always two people are at fault. No, because like we're just gonna go that route. So women that are getting abused by the men, it's not her fault. See what I'm saying? So it's not always.
Still sitting there getting beat
Yes,
up.
it is.
No.
It's
because
her fault.
It's not that simple because think about it like this. When you're afraid for your life, right, and you're in a situation where you're getting beat, let's say depending on your situation, you don't have big brothers, you don't have cousins looking out for you, you're doing what you have to do to survive. Imagine adding on to that, you got a kid in the situation. You're just trying to survive, right? And so so you have an out. But what I'm talking about is more so like in let's like my man was saying earlier, like, you know, it's not just about the woman's always right or the man's always right. Like, if y'all really love each other, to me, you have to also have accountability, right? And so my thing too is that, like, and I advise this for everybody, is seek counseling. There's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about pride and everything like that. It's 2019. Like, it's a new
I'm with
day,
you.
You know what I'm saying?
1000%.
So, there is nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, even when the man wants peace, right? Like, here's the reality of the situation. You can either keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. You see what I'm saying?
Insanity.
And it's gonna be it's insanity, right? That's the definition.
First of all, this is coming from the nigga that sing right. I just told you that.
And what he's saying is the facts. Fuck that.
It's easy for him to say that shit.
No. What he's saying is the facts. What he's saying is the
But
facts.
It's easy to just let certain shit
You don't got no, you're not letting go nothing. What are you talking about? So that's what I'm saying.
Moreover, what I'm saying is that I'm talking to the future right now. I'm not talking to people
Your future
that
self.
are around right now. Yeah,
The
because I'm
future.
saying,
All right, we're talking to the
we're
future.
talking from the
Here
very
he come. He
beginning
being a
of
dick.
right? You don't have to wait till it's at the point of no return to try and start fixing stuff. You can
Right.
do it at the beginning. You can do it. Have these conversations. Don't be scared. Don't think as a man, because you know what I'm saying, you're the leader. You know what I'm saying? You're the leader of the home, period. Now, I'm not saying that a woman is not a leader. I'm not talking about like sexism right now. I'm just talking about spiritually, we're Africans, right? So this is what we come from. And the thing is, somewhere along the way, we lost that because we had a lot of
Not my
hands
house.
in the pot. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So somewhere along the line, that divide became greater and greater. We went with the most amazing people in this world, you know what I'm saying? And we've gone through the most hardships that nobody else went through, you know what I'm saying, to this day. To this day!
This day.
To this day.
This day.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, and I've watched, you know, and we'll talk about these things on the next podcast, but my thing is
Man, it's like
you know,
12
I
o'clock.
graduated
Nah,
psychology,
nigga, if you
know what I'm
single, you
saying?
ain't on this shit.
Oh, that was my favorite subject.
I mean, but I graduated psychology, so this is something that is, it's not just a subject to me, it's a passion, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it really does impact everyday
I'm
life.
talking shit, Trina.
You go out every day, you see people on the street, you see people argue, you see people in love, and the most important piece, right, is that we gotta do
Communication.
communication, pride. We're talking about all these things that are very important, because look, if we don't got each other, who got us? You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna just let ourselves fall apart and then just be. Eventually, we're gonna be an extinct people. I'm gonna just put it like that. We're gonna be extinct.
Everybody
Because-
gonna be
All right, now.
Yeah.
No, we ain't gonna be
What's
extinct. The
gonna be
white folks
extinct?
gonna be extinct because
Well, when I say we're gonna be an extinct
Yeah,
people,
we-
what I mean is that we can't.
popping our babies every day.
A house divided cannot stand, right?
Nope.
So the thing is, what are you passing down to the next generation? Because they're watching. They're watching. You know what I'm saying? And then the cycle is gonna continue, right?
That's why I
So
fight.
Who's gonna do something different? That's my question. Who's gonna be
I
different?
My house.
completely agree
I
with
do.
everything you just said.
Here it come.
My thing
But he
is-
said,
Here it come. Here it come.
But yeah, there was gonna be a but. But my thing is, when a man has to prove a point, and it's not being reciprocated the way it's supposed to, or it's not being understood the way it's supposed to, and you gotta go through 1,000
no.
different explanations.
Oh, no, he
to go
waiting
through,
for
and
it.
now we
You
just
lost,
like,
nigga.
But I'ma
You
say like
lost,
this, y'all
nigga.
never-
You
Oh,
lost.
I lose, nigga. I don't lose, nigga.
That's what I'm saying, because when it's two people in the room,
That bridge.
you in your mind, she's in her mind, it's gonna stay that way. I'm telling you, it's not.
You
gonna
need that
change.
third party.
I'm not saying that you can't get to a point eventually where you guys will have.
Third party could be dangerous.
But it has to start somewhere. You
But that's if.
paying all that white lady to tell me what's
Why she gotta be white?
Majority of the time, they
but
white, no cap.
You don't have to go to a white therapist. Not necessarily. You don't gotta go to a white therapist.
Hey, who gonna hear this podcast? Is anybody in the barbershop gonna hear this podcast?
Either way, it's Sonik Gemz podcast. We thank you for hanging out with us tonight. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, we've been here too long.
We got a bunch of shit to talk about.
Yo,
I ain't let it go.
this
Turn it off, cause I got something.
this nigga flock and some other shit.
Wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up.
It's a wrap.
Thank you guys for listening and continue
Thank
to
you, guys.
support.
Well, everybody in the
Sonik Gemz
barbershop.
podcast. We love y'all, man. Peace.
Sonik Gemz.